Oh, I'm having a cat crawl into my lap. Hi. Hi. The Stadia lobbies, they've already happened. Stadia already made sure that we played some. So, because it predicted that we were going to do Sam Show lobbies, and it played them already. So they've already happened, Boats and Joes. I just haven't had a chance to announce it yet, but they've happened already, so. Ooh. Ah, struggle cat. Struggle cat. But if you guys want to play in some Samurai Shodown beginner lobbies and get some advice in between matches and stuff, if you consider yourself anywhere between intermediate and beginner, you are welcome to join the lobbies and play. Depending on how many people volunteer or ask to place in some matches, I can set up as a round robin. I can set up as a mini bracket. So if I have 4 people, I can do a mini tournament bracket. If it's 3 people, I'll do a round robin. Obviously, if there's only 2 people, I'll just have them go out against each other in like a 4 to 7 set or something like that. But if you guys are interested, make sure you type in an @jchensor. Type in @jchensor in the chat and let me know if you want to play in the beginner lobbies, and we can actually get a list of people ready to go. No, BS Dang is in the chat already, so he's received the message already here. So, where do you change your friend request settings? Oh, okay, there you guys are. All right, and then also after the match is over, Dang and Anti-Particle, after the match is over, make sure to not choose rematch, but to come back to the lobby. And then that way I can talk about the matches between you guys. And then also Anti-Particle, if you're still there and listening, make sure to listen to the stream afterwards as well. Uh-oh, where did Anti-Particle go? Oh, there he is, back there. Okay, so there you go. All right, so Anti-Particle, just make sure you have everything, your stream volume still on so you can hear me. And that way, after the match is over, do not choose rematch. If you do, no problem, I'll just commentate it anyway. But I'll try to give advice and everything like that as you guys go. So feel free to start the match whenever. It seems like you guys already have, and I'll be watching this, and I will be letting you guys know. Yeah, I was on watch only mode. I was on watch only, so. It is not a cross-platform, and there's only 2 platforms right now, although the Switch version should be coming out very, very soon. So the Switch version will be coming out. So we've got a Nakaruru going up against the Kazuki here. Kazuki, of course, the brand new character who just came out, really has to do a lot of things about considering whether to go for Oki or for charging up the fireball. However, currently it seems like charging up the powering up the fire is the best thing to do, just because of how potent level 2 fireball is and how much damage you can get out of level 3 uppercut. When it comes out on PC, maybe I might have to think about doing that then. Alright, so Lunatic Prodigy already kind of going in pretty hard, and I like the fact that he's got the running B, because that is definitely a very powerful move. Ooh, flying over the hot pants too. Okay. So oh my god, hot pants just taking out the bird dive. Tried to reflect the fireball a little too early, but there we go. More hitboxes on that. Yeah, I think Nako is... Oh, gotta punish that. Yep, there we go. Okay, good combo, and the corner carry with that too. Not rolling forward, mistimed the meaty, but I like this pressure. Look at this. Okay, that was really, really nice by NY Giants there. Oh god, yeah, there's no cross-ups in the corner, and hot pants hitbox actually, interestingly, not high enough. Honestly, not high enough. Interesting. I thought the hitbox on that thing was better. Okay, run up and throw. Okay, but yeah, not going to get that combo there. You're going to have to go for different combos if you plan to use a level 0 fireball. There you go, level 0 fireball once again. Okay, what's interesting... Oh yeah, drop that combo, unfortunately. It's okay, it's okay. What's interesting about this so far is that the bird flying seems to actually be giving NY Giants a little bit of problems here. So I kind of like that so far. Yeah, look at that. He's having trouble reaching that. So it's just one of those things that I think at this point in time, one, Lunatic Prodigy has kind of discovered that the bird is kind of maybe a problem. Oh, I think just trying to predict the fireball. Oh, okay, there we go. I like that. Yeah, jumping a little bit more to try to cover that bird space. But see, now here's the thing. Once he's gotten NY Giants to jump a lot to try to stop the bird, that's when you get your anti-airs all ready to go. That's when you have to be set with your anti-airs, because if he's jumping up trying to stop the bird, that means you're going to get some free anti-airs. You're using the bird. Nice! Oh my god! What a dodge! That's dead! A dodge off the throw into SSM? Woo-hoo-hoo! This is that was a big call out right there. Okay, okay. Now, here's the thing, right? Like, that was great, and I'm not sure if there was a big read from Lunatic Prodigy right there, but that was pretty good right there. Now, the one thing that I will say to BS Dang, again, it doesn't have to necessarily be beginners. You could be intermediate if you want. Like I said, it's just mostly just to kind of help suss out a lot of the strategy here. One of the things, like I was talking about is, I was talking about how when you were going on the bird a lot, that would cause NY Giants here to try to get you off the bird. So he would start doing jumping slashes. He started jumping at you a little more. When that kind of situation happens, what you're doing is you're always using one thing to set up another. So at first you're going onto the bird, and the bird is working great to kind of avoid a lot of the things that Kazuki wants to do. Kazuki doesn't have good ways to hit high. He doesn't have an uppercut that flies into the sky, etc. So he's got to jump after you. So when you start going to the bird and you notice that NY Giants is trying to hit you off the bird by jumping and slashing at you, now you can either go onto the bird and drop off right away, or just do nothing and hope he tries to predict it, and now you have your anti-airs ready to go, right? Just find yourself what are Nako's good anti-airs and just have those lined up. So basically, you're using the bird almost like a Ryu fireball, right? You're using it like a Ryu fireball because you're trying to bait the opponent to jump. And if you think of it that way, then you'll understand that it's the same concept, right? Using a fireball to get someone to jump is the same as you jumping on the bird to get somebody to jump at you. Just have your anti-airs ready to go. Go ahead and jump back into the match, guys, and I'll try to watch this a little bit more from NY Giants' point of view at this time. See if I can get anti-particle a little bit more help here as well. But yeah, both of these players a little bit stronger than just beginners, but that's fine. That's fine. This is not ranked. This is just a lobby, Mr. Rudy. It's a invite only lobby basically that I've set up for beginners. So if you would like to jump in, Mr. Rudy, and play some Samurai Shodown, I am also down to help you with that as well. Okay, here we go. Now, obviously for Kazuki, you're trying to find ways to get the knockdown to build up the levels. And yeah, so you can sneak those in every once in a while. Gotta be careful though because of Fireball Bird. Oh, whoa, okay, just caught him out of that. That's not a command grab, that's a hit. Yep, okay, good range right there. I think Nako's dash attacks can reach full screen, so you do have to be careful of building that up. But I like what NY Giants is doing right now, playing a little bit more defensive. Oh no, tried to go for the throw. Missed it just there. But I do like the play right now from him. Oh, chooses to use, okay, only one level of that. That's fine. So he's preserving the fireball. Oh, God! Just gets the level 2 fireball in there, but didn't hit confirm it into running in. But the way that Anti-Particle is playing right now is really strong. I like this. Okay, gonna get hit by the weapon flipping technique. Gonna take it. And I think that's okay. Now the sword is really mad. Got it back too without taking any damage. Nice. I think he was just willing to take the damage, but he's okay with this. But yeah, as long as Lunatic Prodigy is willing to stay in the back like this, you don't really have any reason to go crazy. And yeah, there's only 4 seconds left. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, not quite enough. Oh my God. Now right there, NY Giants, you should have unleashed the fireball, the anti-oak. Well, I guess you keep it between rounds, so I guess there's no reason to do that then. Okay. I wasn't aware. Oh, too many charges, but it's okay. And one of the things that I have noticed from Anti-Particle is that he does like to run up and throw, and that is where he died last time because he got himself SSM'd off of that. So run up throw, yeah, make sure you have the read for the run up throw. Nice air to air, and then the other side and went low too. Not sure what that was. That might have just been an execution error. Whiff cancel on that fireball. Gets the dashing C. Oof, wow. Just slide right in there. Yeah, building up the fireball. Nice dodge on the bird. Okay. And again, run up throw. Run up throw. Oh no, you can't just do that. You can't just throw out the SSMs like that. I mean, it might work, but it's not a long-term plan, right? Like it's basically sucking out in poker, right? Every once in a while you'll suck out and you'll be like, yes, aha, and you win the big pot. But if you play many games in a row, that's basically not going to be a good strategy in the long run. That is not what you want to do. Oh, okay. Reflect cancel the uppercut. Nice! Okay. Got the hot pants going. And now, again, playing this sit-back game. But dang, that was a lot of damage from Nako. Jesus, that was a lot. Just like that, caught up. And throwing the level 3 fireball, again, I'm not sure what the idea for that was. Mostly just, you know, hoping that he wasn't going to block or he was going to run for it. Oh, run up and throw again. But doesn't have the fireball level. Ah, okay. Okay, let's jump back into the lobby for a second and don't jump into the thing yet. Don't jump into the match just yet. I want to talk a little bit to Anti-Particle about some of the gameplay that he was having there. So the thing about it is, Anti-Particle is, I feel like you're doing a lot of good things, right? You're playing the game right. I really like the defensive style of play when you get the defense going. It seems like right now one of the hardest parts that you have is the offense, is trying to figure out how to get the offense going. And also, I talked about this the last time. Actually, I talked about this on just one of the regular streams, I think it was the concept of I preface this because there's the such thing as whiff punishing in this game, right? And a lot of times people will just throw buttons out hoping to whiff punish people, and they call that wish punishing. That's the funny term for it, wish punishing. There's also the equivalent term of footsies that I've coined called hopesies. And it's basically, you're just hoping your opponent is going to run into things. You're just hoping that they're not going to move to do these kind of things. This is what I'm getting out of your gameplay a lot right now, Anti-Particle. Like I said, you have the right ideas, you know what you're supposed to do, but when you build up the level 3 fireball, for example, and he's across the screen, you're just throwing out the level 3 and just hoping that he's going to get hit by it, right? I don't know if you feel like you've sufficiently trained him into throwing birds at you, or if you just read the moment that he's going to run forward. It feels more like you're just like, you know what, I'm going to throw this out because I have this level 3, and if it hits, it does a lot of damage. We saw that with the SSM that you did as well. You know, it wasn't a calculated SSM situation. It wasn't even a bait, like jump forward, empty jump into SSM. It was just in the neutral, you threw out an SSM just out of the blue in that hope-sees kind of method of punishing it. The third one is the run up and throw. You definitely got punished a lot more for doing run up and throw than you did for success. While run up throw is a absolutely valid tactic in this game and is absolutely needs to be in your arsenal, you also have to make sure that you have conditioned the opponent enough and read that the opponent likes to stand still. Like, you need to read that they like to not move a lot, or you've got them scared, you've got them not jumping, etc., etc. If you're just going for a run throw because that feels like the right thing to do, it was very clear to me that that BS Dang likes to jump a lot. Like, he likes to go all over the place, and he's very active because the run throw missed like 3 crucial times, and then there was the SSM time too. So that's one of the things that you have to do when you play fighting games. Make sure when you're in the neutral, when you're playing in the footsies, always have a reason why you're doing something. If you are going to try to throw out a Hail Mary, and I'm not saying that Hail Marys are wrong. Hail Marys are absolutely a part of fighting games. People throw out Hail Marys all the time. But if you're throwing out a Hail Mary to try to get the win, try to preface it with something that will bait the opponent into getting hit by it. Like I said, empty jump into SSM, run up into their face SSM, run up dodge and then try to SSM. Something, right? Like, you want to preface it with something to try to trigger their human reaction to want to try to do something and basically die. Rudy, after they finish their 3 to 5, I'll play the winner of this, and then I will invite you into the lobby, Mr. Rudy. I will invite you to the lobby after this. So there you go. Thank you, not that one guy, for the continued sub. Anyways, feel free to jump back into the matches. And again, if anything I'm saying feels overly critical or anything like that, if anything that I say is just kind of like hard to hear and all this stuff like that, let me know. My point is not sitting here to be like put you on display and talk bad about your gameplay or whatever. You know, I do want to help as much as I can. So I definitely want to help as much as I can. So, all right. But outside of that, you know, I really did like the defensive play that you had, Anti-Particle. I'll watch a little bit more to see if I can help with the offense, and other people in the chat can help as well. But rather than throwing out Hail Mary level 3s, sometimes a level 2 fireball is really useful because that gives you so much frame advantage and that lets you dash in. But when you are playing defensive, it works really, really well. All right, running C. I like that. I like the running C because what I like about that is that, you know, he has been moving a lot. BS Dang has been moving around a lot, and the run-up throw has not been working. So run-up C instead is going to catch him while he's jumping and stuff. Okay, going for a deflect. Like I said, yeah, okay. And see, this is important. Yeah, that's important. That's fine. The fact that you ran up and he did nothing, that's fine. That is information for you. And, you know, it may feel bad that, like, oh, I could have run up and thrown that time, but it's okay. Oh, this is going to do some good damage here. Alright. Oh, what? Okay. Got it. And blocked in time. Nice. Okay, nice. So even though you ran up and he didn't jump, that's fine. That's fine that you ran up and he didn't throw. That's good. You're training him and you're gathering information. In fact, I would do it again. I would run up. Oh, okay. Well, not this time. The information right there. But yeah, you got to get your run punish combos. You got to get your throw combos a little bit more on point. Good deflect cancel. I'm sorry, recoil cancel. Yeah, I saw that you read the comment that you probably should try to use down C a little bit more to stop the bird, but unfortunately it's hard. You have to be right under. Okay, again the run-up throw. Yeah, the game that you've been playing from the distance has been working really well, and I like that. Okay, I really like what's happening here. Okay, Just going for repeat. Okay, I like this. It's still working. There's no reason not to do it. And then, you know, you're hoping you're going to get him to stop. And I respect that run-up throw that time because you went for a bunch of... Uh-oh. Oh, God. Here we go again. You were hoping that he would sit still trying to block those overheads to train him with the run-up throw. Didn't happen. Good weapon pickup again. Oh, no, the Isen was a little too early. Hard to Isen anti-air when they're right above your head. That happens for sure. Ooh, yeah. Like I said, not a lot of horizontal range on that. That's the hardest part. Oh, not enough to kill. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, look, I can't blame anybody for getting hit by that. A wake up. What is that? Anamatsube? I think is what it's called. Either that or that's the name of a person. I'm not sure. Someone has to let me know what that move was called again. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, that's working really well. This should definitely be a basis of your offense right now, is that universal overhead. It's definitely working really, really well. Oh my God! Why did it do so much damage? Ugh. Oh, see, there we go, the level 3 again. We're better off throwing out a level 2 and chasing it. Okay. I like that patience again. Run up and do nothing is good. It's good to see that kind of thing. Oh my God, he could have killed you if he had canceled that. Now just a tiny bit of life left. So again, how do you get in the offense here? Oh, see? Again, it's just, I felt like that was still a little, like, you tried to preface it with a couple of things. But the thing is, to preface things, you want to make yourself seem like you are in a vulnerable position, but you were on the offense. So you poked at him and hit him a couple of times, and that actually scared him to be defensive, so he wasn't going to hit a button on the SSM. So that's a tough situation here. But don't go anywhere yet, Anti-Particle. Stay here for a second. Let me play against BS Dang for just a little bit. And just because it's fun and I want to make sure I can stay up to speed on Samurai Shodown. I haven't been playing as much as I really want to, so we can play a quick 2 out of 3. So I can keep myself sharp in there. But Anti-Particle, I'm going to run into training mode after this and do a couple of things with Kazuki, and I'll show you a couple things. Unless BS Dang you don't want to play. Like, we can play if you want to, but if you want to just if you don't want to play... Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I'll stick with Jubei for now. Dude, it's super hard to keep up with all the fighting games as a commentator. But, I mean, to be honest with you, Street Fighter is my specialty. Although I want to commentate everything, it's really hard to. It's really hard to. I want to. But, you know, it'll be a long while before I can commentate stuff like Tekken and Soul Calibur, because I just don't play those games enough. See, I looked like I was going to throw fireball games, but that's how I ran in and got the jump attack, right? Because I looked like I was going to try to do that, but then all of a sudden I came in out of nowhere. Ooh, what the heck? That's an anti-air? Whoops! Why did I do that? That is not the... See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by I need to make sure I stay on my toes here. I forgot what combo I was supposed to do of all the dumb things. Well, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a punish or not. What I was trying to do. I was trying to run up and throw, and I just did it too early. because of the throw invul. Oh, that's tricky. I like that. Oh, man. That's funny. Ooh, that missed. There we go. That's the Jubei combo I remember. Ow. Does that work? I didn't realize that that worked as an anti-air. Okay. Oh. And see, the thing is, the reason why I know the run-up throw can work is because I've been training him and I've gotten him to kind of like stay still little by little. I have a read of when I have him trying to be patient. And so he's thinking about reflecting my fireball right now. And so that's what gives me the chance to run in. So every time I make him think I'm doing one thing, I switch to another thing. And that's what makes it really hard for him to actually punish those, to reflect those fireballs and stuff. Okay, fair. I was trying to hope him get it going onto the bird. Oh. Oh, the bird! There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping that he would come off and go for the bird, but that was not a smart decision on my part, so. Yeah, but again, the key is that when I'm playing him, I throw a fireball, he doesn't get a chance to reflect it. And what a lot of Jubeis like to do is they like to go back and throw more fireballs. Actually, anti-particle, whoa, what the heck? No, anti-particle, you weren't supposed to jump on for another match. Hang on, I'm gonna take you out of this lobby for now, for a second here. There we go. So I'll play another match here. But yeah, so that's the whole idea of it, right? You want to actually train the opponent into expecting certain things. The reason why I was able to get the run-up throws against BS Dang, it just automatically does it if you're just sitting down up there. You have to like come down here and go to watch only and stuff like that. Yeah, it happens automatically. So you just have to make sure you jump down here and pick a watch only and stuff like that. So it's okay, it's okay. But that's the whole trick, right? You need to actually train them. You actually have to train them to sit still so you can get the run-up throw, etc., etc. Apparently, my weapon of choice for fighting games is the katana, because I play all characters with katanas, but I actually use a Victrix Pro. So I actually just use a Victrix Pro. But yeah, so the reason why I was able to get a bunch of run-up and throws is because I could already sense that I could get BS Dang to sit still a little bit more. You know, that's the key right there. And so basically what you're trying to... Whoa, is this thing all messed up right now? Is this messed up because I kicked him in the middle of your match? Are you okay right now, Dang, or not? The Yun of Street Fighter V? Closest thing might be someone like Cammy. There we go, okay. closest thing might be someone like Cammy, just because she has the dive kick and she is a lot of offense. So that character might be a close one. Although the dive kick is very different. Her dive kick can be plus on block without the V trigger if you hit them on the shins. You have to become very good at aiming the dive kick, which is very difficult. Or if you do a hooligan flip into dive kick, it actually helps a lot. That makes it more plus. It's a better version of it, so... Whoops. Ooh! Oh, shoot. Oh, no, he missed it. He missed the weapon flip. No, he missed the weapon flip. I don't know much about Rimu, and I don't see a lot of people playing that character too, which makes it a little bit tough. Oh, nice. I like that punish. That's so ridiculous. Ow, what the hell? Oh, too early. There's no way that was gonna throw there. Oof. Huh. That's an interesting meaty attack. Ow. Oh, nice backdash. So when he gets his weapon flipping technique ready to go, that is definitely something that he looks for. See? As soon as he has the weapon flipping technique ready to go, you notice that I had that read, right? As soon as he has the weapon flipping technique ready to go, he wants to get the throw into the combo for weapon flipping technique. So I was able to bait out that throw. I screwed up against the Eason there, but that's fine, because I've made him use up that resource. But that's something to realize, basically. That's a read in that situation. Oof. Uh-oh. That's the Jubei Classic 50-50 mix-up right there. It's a good question, Satan Senpai. You should save that for one of the Chen reaction videos, basically. Whoops, yeah, let's just rematch. I don't care. Let's just play one more game here, BS Dang. And then, if you're still in here, Anti-Particle, I want to... So against Nako, let's say again, close. You were doing great when you were playing from far range, but you have to judge based on what the opponent is doing, right? So. Oops. Ow! Just missed my throw. Oh, actually, you know, that's not going to beat the meaty at all. Wake up throw isn't going to beat a meaty. What am I thinking? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ooh, that was nice! Whoops. Oh, nice punish. Ooh, good kick. Well, that's really safe. Ugh! Dude, I can't wait till freaking Wanfu, dude. Oh, shoot. Nice, nice punish. Good punish. Uh-oh, that's no good. Well, there goes that weapon. There it is, okay. Yeah. There's just no way to do damage fast enough. There's just no way. Ooh, I was low blocking. That was odd. Nice. Nice. Ow. Whoops, that came out as an input. I like the idea. I like the idea. I was hoping he wasn't going to be ready for me to pick up the weapon right away. I was hoping he wouldn't be ready for that idea, to catch him off guard with that. So I just tried to throw in that as a mix right there. So, because I've been so good about not trying to pick up the weapon recklessly, I was hoping that was kind of the idea that he had there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the weapon because I want my Isen. And I figure he's not going to do that much damage to me in that situation there. So... Okay, now before I go, okay, so Schiffer Brains, I'll get you and the other guy, Rudy in. I'll get you and Rudy, and then I'll also get Big Tummy Dummy in, and I'll let you guys play a round robin. Before I do that, though, what I want to make sure is I just go into training mode. No, dude. You are very, very strong, BS Dang. I honestly, like, just from our matches and playing all those things like that, I don't really have a lot of advice for you. You are a very, very good, solid player, so I'm not too worried about you. I think you've got a good grasp on what's going on here. So again, I don't really have much advice for you. So good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Okay, so Gundam Jehudi Kai. So I'll get 4 players in, so that we can do a, we'll do a mini bracket then. We'll do a mini bracket, so. But like I said, I'm really not sure how much more I can give to you, Dang, at this point in time that doesn't start delving into, like, the higher level stuff. Okay. So, a couple of things, anti-particle that I just kind of want to, if you don't really have like the access to let me do this really quick just so we can be sure. Guard all guard, there you go. So now he'll guard everything. If you don't have the weapon, that's good enough. Okay, so if you don't have the fireball charged up, that's good enough. If you just throw in the standing C, that is good enough. So if you don't have the fireball charged, just start doing that, right? Like, that's gonna be good enough. You're gonna get 275 damage. I think you can, let me see if I can get that in here. You can get that for 232 damage, but as you can see, it's actually less damage, but you get the knockdown, which gives you the chance to build up. So that's the key for that one right there. That's a really good strategy right there, but practice that. So what happened a lot of time is you would try to run up and do the combo, but you would do it so fast that the uppercut would end up missing, basically. You've got more time than you think you do. So go let yourself run up a little bit and then get the uppercut. That gets you the knockdown and that gets you the charge. If you just want to go for raw damage, that'll work right there. You can also do running C, which will do significantly less damage, but also get you the knockdown. So running C is a good way to start that way. Once you get a level 2 charge, that's when you start going for the fireball combos. Like that. Oops, I just totally messed up. Oh wait, I didn't do level 2, did I? That's right, level 2 is with the kick button? Or did I mess up? No, level 2 is with the kick button. Sorry, my bad. Whoops, too far. And again, you have a long time to run after that level 2 fireball. The other thing too is that if you do want to get in on the opponent, and because you're throwing a lot of level 3 fireballs from a screen away, just hoping to hit. But you'll notice what happens when you throw a level 3 fireball is that Kazuki falls down, right? So when Kazuki falls down, you don't get anything after that. So instead, throw a level 2 fireball and dash in, because the opponent will actually be stuck in a little bit of block stun. Whoops. So you can use that as a means to get in as well. That helps as well. And then, yeah, level 3 fireball isn't worth it unless you have a strong read on when they're gonna do something, basically. And then the other thing too, if you do want to hit Nako off the bird, okay, right, what you want to do is learn to run, hit down back, and let yourself stop. So run, down back, let yourself stop, right? This is gonna be the best way in to try to hit her off the bird. If you do it too early, you'll do a running C. So you basically want to wait a little bit till you start skidding. So you can start doing, whoops, shoot, wrong button. So basically you can do, whoops, did it too early that time. Like that, right? Now, obviously, that takes a little bit of time. It'll be easy for him to hit you, but that's the best way to get under. Run, stop, and then down C, basically. But just be careful if you do it too fast. That will come out instead. So those are a couple of things that I would just recommend for you to practice. Practice that combo so that you can actually get the run-up uppercut for the knockdown, like so. And then you can level up that way. Or like I said, just hit C, and that will actually be the biggest damage. You just don't get the knockdown, and you don't get the opportunity to charge up. That's the main reason why you won't want to do that. Easy alternative, it's dash C. That's only 148 damage when you're raged, as opposed to that, which is 232 and still gives you the chance to charge up. So that's the combo that you do want to practice the most. So there you go. 6-6C, that's a good question. Ah, see? There's a problem right there. 6-6C is not gonna do the job, unfortunately. Now, if she flies down a little bit, sure, right? So if she does this, yeah, then you're gonna hit her, right? Yeah, then you can hit her, but if she flies up, you're not going to be able to get her. But if she does fly up, actually, I want to test something here. Okay, if she flies up and comes up over here, like so. Yep, still hits. So 2C is your best choice right there at this point. So there you go. If she decides to do the dive kick, your best bet is just to read that, block it, and then basically hit her. Whoops. How do I do the dive kick again? There it is. Okay. Friggin' A. So if you do it early enough, obviously you'll hit her out of it, right? If you do it early enough, you'll hit her out of it. Oh God, I did recording again. So if you do it early enough, you'll hit her out of it. If you do it too late, she's gonna hit you first or trade, which is still fine, actually. So yeah, actually, so basically it's just the timing of it, right? If she does it early enough. But the thing about it is if you read that she's gonna do it and you block that, then you get an automatic throw, right? So there's a lot of risk involved to that. If she tries to stab you before you 2C her and you just read it, then you can run up a block, do nothing, block the thing, and then punish her for it. So that's kind of the mix-up right there. So, oh, the DP, you're talking about this thing. You're talking about this thing. I do not think it has any invincibility. So if you do win, it's just going to be I grabbed her before she stabbed me kind of thing. Like that, right? I grabbed her before she stabbed me. So again, it's a timing thing rather than I have any invincibility. Hot Pants will work every time because he does have the invincibility after about 5 frames. So as long as you've started Hot Pants, if you do it too late, you're going to get hit. But if you do it early enough, you're going to beat her every single time. So run-up pants actually would be very viable, actually. But only if you think she's going to do something. Because the problem with it is Hot Pants doesn't hit high enough. So she can actually just chill on the bird, wait for your Hot Pants to miss, float forward, and stab your recovery on that. So that's only if you read she's going to dive. If not, then this is always going to be your best option in that situation. So there you go. So that's kind of a little bit of the research that we can do there for anti-particle. Again, anti-particle, let me know if this has been helpful. Let me know if this is stuff that you feel like you can work on and everything like that. A lot of the advice that I gave you was more like a little bit of technical stuff right there and might be specific to anti-Nako. However, the general stuff, what I'd like to see you work on anti-particle, like I said, is a little bit more. So one of the hardest things about playing footsies versus hopesies is that this delves into the psychological aspect of fighting games, and this is one of the hardest things to understand. Is the difference between footsies and hopesies is the ability to understand your opponent's mindset. When you went for that last SSM, you poke, and then you went SSM. The thing about it is, because you're poking, you are putting the opponent into a defensive position. You're putting them into a defensive mindset so they want to block because you're attacking. Thus, your SSM has a smaller chance of actually hitting. So one of the things that you want to do instead is understand that by attacking, they're getting kind of scared. So instead, what you want to do is you want to put yourself in a vulnerable position. So there you go. Oh, PC and PS4 are in different rooms. Oh, okay, that's fair enough, anti-particle. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you did do a lot of good things. Again, don't get me wrong, anti-particle. I felt like you did a lot of really smart things. And I was really happy to see the way that you were playing. A lot of the defense that you were playing was very, very solid. I liked it when you were playing more of the keep away game from the opponent. Now that's the thing, is if you're winning and the keep away game is working, there's very little reason for you to rush in and try to see if you're frustrating the opponent trying to get in on you. If he is trying to get in on you, keep the defensive game going. If they start kind of chilling back there, or if they start playing patient and you figure that that opens up something for you to run in and attack, that's when you actually start triggering the offense. But if something's working, don't stop. Like the sequence that you did where you did instant overhead 4 times in a row. I mean, universal overhead 4 times in a row. It was working and it was great. And I thought that was really clutch. I thought that that was a really good sequence there too. So, it worked, dude. It worked, and there's no reason to stop. And that's kind of the genius part of that whole thing. Going ham, going nuts is kind of like what I don't like. And someone actually had one of those Twitter hot takes about it where they said, you know, why are you a spaz? Why are you playing so crazy? Why can't you play real footsies, right? Someone's hot take was actually the only reason why people say that is because they want you to play careful in a predictable fashion so they can beat you. And that is absolutely true. I talked about in a stream a while ago, I analyzed Ceroblast's gameplay and why he's so effective. And it looks like he's going nuts, but it's all a calculated strategy, right? So if you're going ham, that's not a problem. If ham works, then eat ham, you know, then eat your ham and enjoy the salt from the other person, you know, that's just the way it works. So don't let people fool you. Even when I play, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's a nut. And I say that and it sounds like I'm being dismissive and it's just a natural reaction. But, you know, if going nuts works, then why wouldn't you go nuts? Hang on a second. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run an ad real quick because I'm trying to be good at remembering to run ads. But I have not tried Sindel yet, but I plan to. But I'm going to run an ad. But while the ad is going, yeah, being random is better than being predictable. Vi has always said for every 2 logical things you do, you gotta throw out 1 wild thing. And that otherwise the opponent will always be able to beat you. So doing I've always said this is the graph of fighting games. When you start at the bottom and you're really just kind of guessing and doing stuff. Then you start learning how to be logical and you start playing and you get better and better and better. But as you get to higher levels of players, all of a sudden being logical gets you killed and you kind of have to veer back into randomness again in order to get to that next level. It's the weirdest thing about fighting games is you got to learn all the logical stuff so that you can learn how to not be logical and beat everybody else's logical stuff. So again, just kind of as a re-emphasis, and when I was playing against BS Dang, going ham, being creative, it's absolutely true. Unless, I mean, that's actually my biggest weakness as a fighting game player is I can't go ham. I wanted to learn Makoto in Third Strike. I can't play Makoto in Third Strike because I can't go ham enough. I couldn't play Cammy very well in Street Fighter V because I can't go ham enough. I actually have a really weak ham game, and that makes me very predictable, and I need to play more, like, very, like, less, like, it's weird. I like Rushdown, but I'm actually kind of bad at it. So it's a weird situation. It's a weird situation for myself. But I'm going to run some ads. But while I'm running the ads, I do want to grab people into the lobby. So I'll be talking to people in the chat. So hang on a second. I'm going to run a 4-man single elimination bracket. And I'm going to randomize the 2 people who goes up against each other, okay? So I'm going to randomize the 2 people who goes against each other. I've got a randomizer app on my phone right here. So I'm going to randomize, and so the first player is going to be Fiasco. So Fiasco, feel free to jump in there, and then Gundam Jehudi Kai. So Fiasco and Gundam Jehudi Kai, feel free to jump in there. It's actually the first 2 people anyway, so the other 2 will wait. So we've got Fiasco, we've got Gundam Jehudi Kai. Feel free to start. We'll do 3 out of 5. We'll do 3 out of 5 here. Mwah. Mwah, kitty. Mwah. So feel free to go on in there, Fiasco. And I'm going to be calling you by your PSN names because I'm terrible with names and they fly out of my head. And being able to go by the name that I see in the game screen will make it a lot easier for me. But we'll do 3 out of 5 matches here. Then we'll get the other 2 to play 3 out of 5. The winners will play against each other, and then I'll play the winner of that afterwards. So, and Jasmine is attacking the little Sakura petals on my TV right now. And again, after the matches, return to the lobby and stay there just so and the other guys, if you can, make sure you jump out and run to watch only. Otherwise, you may accidentally get added in automatically. So we'll see. Actually, once the match is over, stay at the rematch screen. Stay at the rematch screen. Okay, here we go. So Gundam Chakudi Kai with the Shiki and Fiasco with Haomaru. Okay. So we've already seen Gundam Chahudi Kai try to get in via jumps a couple of times now. So that's important. So that's 3 jumps here at this point. So if I was Fiasco, I would be getting ready for uppercuts at this point in time. Because that is definitely something he likes to do. Though he may stop because he's listening to my commentary. And that's always the tricky part, right? They may adjust their strategy. Oh! Just a little bit of an execution error there. Run up and tried to bait something. Again, there's that jump, but low profiled it. Very fortunate here. Yep, okay, so you threw the fireball, and when you throw the fireballs, oh, okay, that's better than no punish, but you gotta have that standing C ready to go. Caught him with the fireball. Oh, that's a big combo! God, that did a lot of damage! Uh-oh, that was an execution error. That was a side switch execution error that turned into reverse DP plus button. I know that all too well. I've felt that way too much. Run up then sidestep. What beats that is do nothing anti-particle. Do nothing. Just wait. Unless you're talking about a different game. Oof. Okay, throwing out that C is Gundam Chahudi Kai. Oh no! Just coming in with that move. That might have been an execution error as well. Not 100% sure. I'd have to ask. Run in gets deflected. Yes. Okay. Very patient, both of these guys, and this is good. This is what Sam Show should be a lot of the times. However, Shiki does have the ability to be a little bit crazy here. I need to watch more Lost Soul, to be honest with you, because he's definitely the best Shiki example. But right there, Shiki having cross-up C is a big deal, so... oh, just a little too late, but I like the idea of it. Just a little too late. Haomaru recovers very quickly after his fireball, so unfortunately not going to hit there. But Gundam Chahudi Kai, you have a lead. You don't really need to go in, but you're going to go in anyway. Here we go. Big damage. And now it's up to Fiasco to get in. So how is Fiasco going to get in at this point? Unless he's not sure. He's just trying to catch. Oh, he tried to run up and yeah, the big deflect off of that. So in those situations, you have to have an offensive game plan. No matter what you do in fighting games, you have to have. So stay on the rematch screen. Stay on this screen right here. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Don't return to the room. Don't rematch yet. Gundam Chahudi Kai. Oh, actually, you have to. Shoot. Okay, never mind. Go back to the room, Gundam. Go back to the room, Gundam. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know that there was a timer there. That's annoying. Okay, I need everybody to back out. Oh, no, okay, we're good. So, what I need here is, Mystery Man, jump down here and do watch only. So, whenever you play fighting games, you have to have an offensive plan. You have to have a defensive plan. No matter what character you have, you are going to need both. If you are a defensive character and you are fighting against somebody and they have no, and they have the life lead and they're defending, you have to have a game plan on how you open them up. And it could be a bunch of Hail Marys, but you have to have an idea on how to open people up. What I saw right there at the very end from Fiasco is when he was down on life, I don't think he had a game plan on how to open the opponent up. He did the little overhead flip, then ran up and did the big giant C swing, and it got deflected. He didn't have a reflect, you know, a parry ready to go or anything like that, and then he just died from the C attack from Gundam Jehudi Kai, right? So when you're in that situation, you have to have a game plan. What's Haomaru's game plan, right? Maybe run up and try to hit late so that it's safe, but you get in. Got to find a way to jump in. Got to run up to them, get them to jump away so that you can 2C them, or if they don't, try to get a throw into, you know, dash B into uppercut, etc., etc., etc. So basically, you guys, everybody, when you play these games, you have to have that game plan ready to go from the beginning. You have to have something in mind. If you get caught in that situation where you are down in life and you're like, what do I do? Then it is your job to think about a plan, because the best players out there are never thrown into a situation of what do I do? If I'm down on life, here's my down on life plan. If I'm up in life, here's my up in life plan. So that's the kind of thing. So yeah, no plan survives contact with the enemy. And that is absolutely true. And I love that quote, Gundam Jehudi Kai, because it's absolutely true. But that's why you've got to test it. You got to run up and see if they jump back. Run up, see if they block. Because that, if you do lose anyway, that still gives you information for the next time this situation happens. You ran up and then they didn't do anything, so now you know you might be able to run up and throw, or now you might be, or if they did jump, now you have that read, etc., etc. You know, you need to gather the information, and that's always the trickiest part. Yeah, Falcon was here. This is a PS4 lobby. Feel free to jump back into the game. Jump back into the game. Let's go, guys, and let's see what we get with the next game over here. So that's the lesson that I have for this particular match that I saw, was always have a game plan for every kind of situation. So that's the truth right there. Yeah, anti-particle, and I talked about that on the stream as well. A lot of Hail Marys, which is just basically run up and SSM, right? But you've got to get the opponent in a position where they feel confident. It's weird. You want to trick them into feeling confident by like empty jumping and whiffing a button in the air, because then you're like, oh my god, I'm about to die. Land an SSM. Run up to them and then do nothing in SSM. Run up to them, whiff something into SSM. Put the opponent in a confident position to make them want to hit a button, and that's how you're going to hit them with the Hail Mary SSM. Ooh, that wasn't a combo, so no scaling on that. Dr. Smuggles, this game is amazing. It's a great way to get into fighting games. Honestly, it is a really, really good way to get into fighting games. Not a lot of heavy execution, but all of the mind games of fighting games are in this. It's not like Fantasy Strike and Dive Kick and Senor Footsies and those games like that, that they kind of take away a lot of the crucial aspects of fighting games. They teach you very small portions of fighting games and a lot of the good fundamentals. But the thing about it is this game will also add all the system mechanics. It will oh, okay, cross up out of nowhere from Gundam Jehudi Kai. But yeah, that's the whole idea. You still got the left-right mix-ups, the high-low mix-ups, everything is still there. And that's a good read from Gundam Jehudi Kai. You saw that he read that Fiasco was just kind of standing still and playing this very scare approach game. And so that's why he got the run-up and throw. It wasn't just, you know, let's just try the run-up and throw because I want to run up and throw. It was because he read the patience right there from Fiasco. So he's going to try to get in the jump. Gundam Jehudi Kai, probably need to practice that jump C cross-up timing because that's really good. Ooh, what the heck? Just go for the uppercut? If you're a Kami main, Shiki might actually be a good choice. Shiki is a strong character, very fast, has fast run speed. Uh-oh. Ooh, but you were already going for the fireball, so... So Gundam Jehudi Kai, what he's doing a lot is he's trying to do a lot of deflect cancels into uppercuts. And that's actually paying off for him in a strange way. But... Ooh. Okay, I like that standing B poke. I was going to... Oh, God! What a confirm! What a confirm! Okay, so Gundam Jehudi Kai, to do the comeback, had his jump-in combo all ready to go. So he got that hit. All right, so go ahead and go back to the lobby, guys, because I want to talk a little bit about this a little bit. So I liked what Fiasco was doing. I liked the gameplay that Fiasco had. Very careful, very patient here. What you had to be aware of, though, was that Gundam Jehudi Kai, most of his approach was from the front. He would run in, dash, try to throw, dash, B, dash, stop, etc., etc. So if you're Haomaru, what you want to do is when you're playing that little careful game of walking back and forth, you're not trying to hit a lot of buttons. Go ahead and throw out a standing A every once in a while. Just throw out a standing A with Haomaru, because what you're doing is you're controlling that space, giving yourself the opportunity to stop the ability for Gundam Jehudi Kai to run in, and not committing yourself to any laggy moves that if he jumps, you're gonna die, right? So the whole idea basically is you just sit there and poke with A's every once in a while, and don't do it at a rhythm either. Don't go A, A, A. Like seriously, walk back and forth. A, A, A. You know, while you're doing your game plan, because it doesn't disrupt your game plan of walking back and forth and finding your moment to get in. What you're doing is just giving yourself the ability to cover their run in at you. So that's the idea right there. So just kind of throw out the A's every once in a while, you know, with different little sporadic timing to supplement your game plan, which was very good. Unfortunately, Gundam Jehudi Kai just got the good jump in. He's got the damage that happens, and you just kind of go, dang it, next time I got to be ready for the jump, right? And outside of that, like I said, I liked the game plan that you were playing. I thought you did a really good job in that game plan. Just you were allowing him to dash in a couple of times, so you want to just throw out the A's every once in a while as a check. That's all. So, okay. Let's go into the next match. Let's go for this. Ooh, Ruby Hero. So yeah, if you want to get in on this, we'll see how much time we have after this set. But if we have time, I can try to get you into the next lobby here. I just do an invite for some beginners and have them play against each other, and then I give them advice and give them analysis. And a lot of the analysis I give is kind of high level. I also try to give low level analysis as well. And a lot of this isn't going to stick. This is a lot of information for people to absorb. But the whole point is that every week that I do this, I'm going to be repeating a lot of stuff. And if you watch this a lot, you're going to get a lot of that hammered into your head. And so that's actually, so even though I might be repetitive a little bit from week to week, it's actually going to be really important to get those crucial concepts into your head. Yeah, see, like that A is beautiful there, right? Ooh! Actually, surprised that you just did the wrong one, so he kind of made it through. Okay, but see, he jumped and he couldn't punish you because you were hitting A, and A is not a big commit right there. But now, like I think I said at the beginning of the first game, you have to be careful. Gundam Jehudi Kai likes to jump in. He's doing a good job mixing between jumping and running in. He's doing a good job mixing between the two. It's kind of like how I was playing against BS Dang. And it's really hard to deal with that kind of situation. Every time you hit A, think uppercut. If you see him jump, uppercut. Yeah, so right now what Gundam Jehudi Kai is doing, the reason why he's having so much success in this neutral is he's kind of getting Fiasco to play his game, to play this very patient game. You see, he backs himself off, and then he chooses whether he runs in and attacks or he goes for a jump in. His biggest weakness right now is that he's a little too obsessed with deflect cancel into uppercut. And that's the one thing Gundam Jehudi Kai has probably got to stop doing at this point in time. But right now, Fiasco, what's happening is you're trying to play his game, throw him for a loop, jump at him, run at him, run A at him. There you go. Jump at him now. Don't let him play his game. Neutral jump in, neutral jump. Neutral jump every once in a while to blow up the run and attack. Okay, beautiful. Okay, yeah, dodge. Good, good. Throw that in there. Now neutral jump, just like neutral jump. See, if you had neutral jump right there, he would have ran into the neutral jump, and all of a sudden it would have been in your favor all of a sudden. Beautiful. See on the way down, you know, stuff like that. Now throw out those standing A's a little bit. And then run in with A. Keep yourself hard to predict. Yeah, beautiful. Now, neutral jump. Okay, one slide is fine. And then if you see him back off, if you see him backdash, beautiful. If you see him backdash, throw a fireball at him. Force him to play your game, basically. Oof, oof. Okay. Every time you block anything from Gundam Jehudi Kai, don't do anything. Oh, no. See, there you go. Perfect. See, now what's happening is you are playing into his game, so he gets to control the pace. As soon as you just start throwing in these relatively safe options into your game, it throws him off. And now that'll help you. Beautiful. Running A. Great. Yes, poke with the A's. Now jump at him. Now neutral jump. You know, dude, run up uppercut. That's fine. I know that wasn't intentional, but take it. You know, it's enough to throw him off. This is perfect. This is perfect. So now you can play your game, land the universal overheads. Yes, this is beautiful. I love it. I love it right now. This is huge night and day shift right here. A little too wild, but it worked, and that's good. It's good. Oh, too far, but that's okay. It's okay. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is what we want. This is what we want. So again, we talked about ham early on in this session here. This is what we mean by ham, right? You're not playing ham. You're actually playing calculatedly random. And that's what's really important right there. So you throw in the neutral jumps, you throw in the A's, you throw in the dash A, you jump at him, you throw out a fireball every once in a while. You think you're trying to play this great fundamental footsie game against the opponent by playing very careful, walking back and forth and trying to whiff punish and play this footsie game, but you're just playing into Gundam's game. That's what's going to allow him to dash in, and that's what's going to allow him to run up and throw and jump at you. You aren't being variable enough to throw him off and to keep him guessing. You're just trying to react to his gameplay, and unless you're a zoning character, that's not going to work. Haomaru is not a zoning character, so that's not how you want to play. By throwing in the different options, and this is one of the hardest things to do in fighting games, keeping in mind all of the options that you have that are relatively safe and throwing them out between each other to keep the opponent on their toes. That is actually one of the most important things. And yeah, and see, now what Gundam Jehudi Kai is saying is he might change things up for the next match. That's absolutely what he has to do. This is a 3 out of 5 set. If you're playing in a tournament of 2 out of 3, this is the adjustments you need to make. If this were game 2 and now it's 1-1, Gundam Jehudi Kai would be sitting there going, shoot, what just happened? He adjusted by going crazy, so now I've got to play a little more patient, see what he does, and try to react to what he's doing and punish the neutral jumps or punish the whiff A's, etc., etc. And this is the beauty of fighting games. This is when the fighting games click, and this is when fighting games start to really bring you the joy that you don't experience at the beginning. When you have that first session where you're playing against someone in a long set and you adjust to them and they adjust to you and then you adjust to them and they adjust to you, whether you win or lose, you actually just feel the joy. Like the joy is just right there. And yeah, Samsho brings the stress, but that adrenaline, that tension makes you feel alive. You know what I mean? It makes you feel alive. And therein lies the joy of fighting games right there. So go ahead, jump on back into the game. Go ahead and jump back into the game. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely anti-particle. It is the best part. It's also the part that creates the most frustration and the most stress and the most you're just like the rage when you can't beat somebody, because it's hard to admit to yourself that you're losing because the opponent is outplaying you. You want to always turn it into the character's cheap, the game is stupid, this thing is OP, blah 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 blah. But to get to the high, oh, we've got a character change here. Okay, so Gundam Jehudi Kai is throwing in a loop here by going for the character change here. I like this. I like this option here from him. Uh-oh, that was an execution error, but that's fine. But yes, so already this is what Fiasco is doing right now is actually really, really good. I like this already. Keeping in mind a lot of forward jumps. We hadn't seen a lot of, yeah, throw that out. Go for it. Just gotta now adjust your game plan to Charlotte a little bit. Charlotte is gonna control the space in front of you without dashing in on you. So the withstanding A's aren't gonna be as important. Now you're gonna wanna jump in at her a little bit more. Yes, to punish those, to punish the bayonet lunge. So jumping forward now is going to become something a little bit more important in your game. Yeah, but already I love the activity from Fiasco. It's really cool to see right now. I really like that. Win or lose in this match. I love the variance in the gameplay. Oh no! Ooh, that could have been punished a lot worse. Okay, you're down in life. What's... Oh, never mind. The rage is gone. Yep, back off. Yep, that's good. Oh, I love that idea. Throw in that C. That actually was really cool. Because if that had worked, that would have been great. Oh, look at that! The accidental whiff punish, but it worked. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. Okay. So now for Gundam Jehudi Kai at this point in time, one of the things that I've noticed about Gundam Jehudi Kai is that his approach game, he's kind of needs to kind of switch it up as well himself. He needs to figure out more ways to approach and throw the opponent for a loop right now. What's happening right now is that Fiasco is doing a good enough job mixing between the options that he has. And it's actually throwing Gundam Jehudi Kai for a loop a little bit. Oh, he's got the life lead here, so that's good. Oh, beautiful bayonet lunge right there. Yeah, just poke away. Okay, I like this. I like what Gundam Jehudi Kai is doing. He's been able to calm the situation down a little bit. Yeah, back off a little bit. Oh my god! Does that ever happen? Oh, get your weapon, get your weapon! Okay. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, alright. There is one advantage of joystick players over pad players right there. I'll tell you that right now. Anytime you have to mash buttons super fast, that is definitely an advantage of joystick players over pad players. Oh, that might just be on my end. Oh, gotta learn that jumping C cross up with Charlotte, man. Anytime you jump over them, C button is going to be hit. Oh, the damage! Ooh. Okay, nice, yeah. Now, how are you gonna get him to do something? Oh! Oh, okay, there you go. So what Gundam Jehudi Kai was able to do in the last couple of rounds here was he was able to get the life lead. So there you go. So Gundam Jehudi Kai is going to take this 3-1. He's going to take this 3-1. Really, really good patience right there from Gundam Jehudi Kai. But here, so I feel like I've helped Fiasco a lot here because the gameplay changed from the first game towards the end there. Night and day. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, Fiasco. I really, really enjoyed watching that there. Now, what I want to talk about here is for Gundam Jehudi Kai, to talk about the issue, the concerns that I have with your play. So, Gundam, your gameplay boils down to this. Back off, find a way in. 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 That was the crux of your gameplay, regardless of the character that you were playing. Every time you got into the middle situation in which you were a little bit frustrated or a little like cautious of what you want to do, you would jump back and reset the situation again, right? The dangers of that comes in twofold, right? The first danger is that if an opponent recognizes that you always back off in those situations, every time you jump backwards or backdash, they will run forward and slowly push you into the corner. In Samurai Shodown, maybe not necessarily as bad. Being in the corner does suck, but if you're playing a game like Street Fighter and that's how you play, you will get yourself killed into the corner, right? So that's the number one problem. The number two problem is that like I said earlier, you want to keep your opponent at a guessing kind of situation. You want to keep them overwhelmed. If you fight against an opponent that recognizes your pattern of going away and trying to find a way in again, they have the ability then to kind of count on the fact that you're going to jump away and they can relax and gather themselves. While you're gathering yourself, you're giving them a chance to gather themselves, right? So against opponents who are able to take advantage of that, you are actually putting yourself in a negative situation. One of the powers of Charlotte is that she can be very, very aggressive. Up close, kicks are very annoying. 2K is really annoying. Jumping over with C is very, very annoying. Using knee hops that whiff into throw is very, very annoying. She has a lot of good ways to keep pressure and momentum going. It's one of the things that makes her a very, very strong character. So one of the things that you're going to want to learn is while you can play this game, and with Shiki it was working, and while it was working, it's great. But as soon as your opponent started doing the thing where they become unpredictable, right, you can either try to react to the unpredictable things that they do, or learn to rush them down so that they don't have the opening to do that. So if you're fighting against Fiasco and now all of a sudden he's doing a wonderful job of neutral jumping and running A and throwing out A's and stuff like that, every time you back off, you're giving him power, right? So what you want to do is instead keep attacking him until a situation where you feel like you can't keep it up, then back off, and then go back to do it again. Yeah, so basically smother the attempts to adjust, but don't push too hard. You have to also know when to call it quits. So if you're trying something and it's not working, back off and start it over again. But the whole point is you're changing your style of play. The reason why you were able to beat Fiasco early on is because he had one style of play. Your style of play was working. As soon as I got them to change, as soon as I got Fiasco to change his style of play, it threw you for a loop a little bit, right? So now you have to change your style of play to counter along with that. And so against that kind of defensive, quote, random style play, the two options are either zone better than them or rush them down, basically. I guess the third option is just really just I have a read on his random pattern, and if he neutral jumps, I'm going to run up and somehow hit him with that or something like that. You know, the call out basically like that, which does work if you're someone like freaking Justin who just seems to know everything everybody's going to do at every single given moment, which is really annoying. But that's basically the idea right there. So what you're going to want to do with learn with Shiki and learn with Charlotte is learn how to play an offensive game. Learn how to play a close range offensive game. Shiki in particular has one of the fastest runs and can be very, very scary up close. Also, I noticed whenever you got something blocked, you would uppercut right away. You're a little over married to the recoil cancel. Be careful of that. Once people start reading that, they'll just let you whiff an uppercut and standing see you all the time. Hang on a second. Okay, so there we go. That's that right there. That's the advice that I have in that situation for you, Gundam Jehudi Kai. I gave Fiasco a bunch of advice already. I've already forgotten which person in the chat was Fiasco. My bad. But let's get Big Belly Mo, a Beer Belly Mo, and Mystery Man in here. And the other two of you guys, make sure you come down here and pick watch only. You'll know you got watch only if you're grayed out on this side over here. So, Fiasco, if you can. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, so let's let these two guys play each other and let's see how this goes. Let's. Oh, that's Schiffer Brains. That was you, Fiasco. Yeah. Yeah, Schiffer Brains. So the whole idea, the reason why I kept saying try to do, quote, random things that are safe. So the neutral jump was one of them. Throwing out A was another one. Running A is another one because it's harder to punish than you would feel like. You feel like, oh, if I run A, people are going to whiff punish me all day. If you spatter it amongst your fireballs, your standing A's, and your neutral jumps, it's actually not easy to punish at all. So they're all relatively safe options. So that's what it is. You don't throw out random standing C's a lot. or you don't do random like little flippy, the overhead flip, because that's punishable. Oh dang, look at this big body Tam Tam versus Earthquake. We're gonna see a lot of jumps here because both of these characters survive off of jumps very well. Yep, already Mystery Man going back with the jump, and here we go. How jumping back. Oh, went through the fire. Dang, that sucks for Earthquake. Oh yeah, we are going to be seeing a lot of, this is going to be a jumpy match. Both of these characters like to jump. So now the question is, if you're fighting another person who likes to jump a lot, how do you prevent them from jumping? How do you keep them from playing the game that they want to play? Well, right now, wow, that was 2 separate hits and it did so much damage. Okay, not a true block. I mean, nothing is a true block string. There are no true block strings in this game. Oh, he went for the running. It's not enough to kill. Wow, what a call out. He just wanted to hit the last thing, but it works against the jump. It works against the jump. And it worked out for Beer Belly Mo. Let's go. All right. Ooh, combo into there. Yep. Okay, he's going to take it. He's going to take it. Might not be worth... Ouch! Ow! That's a nice way to punish that move. Yeah, chip damage galore. And you don't know how long that thing is going. Yep, there you go. Now, find a way in. Oh, this is a bad situation. Against Tam Tam? Dude, once you're Earthquake and you're fighting against a Tam Tam, when you lose your weapon, this is not a fun situation at all. Oh, hey, what's up, you weeb Triply? This is a beginner lobby for Sam Show players, which I give advice to the players afterwards, and then I basically put them through either brackets or round robins to play against each other, so I can give advice to the players and help them learn a lot of fighting game strategy, is basically what this is. I like that fireball option right there from Tam Tam. Earthquake has trouble getting in to punish that, and it can stop a lot of the jumps. Okay, so here we go. So Mystery Man is trying to be a little more aggressive here. I can see this here. He's definitely trying to go in just a little bit more. All right. Okay, yeah, a little late on that punish, but that's hard to punish. Off the... Oh, you could have Easen that. You could have Easen that. If you get hit by the jump back A like that, he is definitely Easenable. And so now using the threat of the Easen to jump in a lot. Ooh, okay, now you're in trouble. Yeah, that's going to do it right there. Alright, so guys, go back to the lobby here. Go back to the lobby here. I should be commentating at... I'll probably be doing a lot more of the interviews on the floor work, UWeeb Triplia, like I did at North America Regional Finals. I will try to do some commentary at some point, hopefully. Not hat guy. Okay, so the advice that I'm gonna give right now, I'll concentrate on Beer Belly Mo a little bit because he lost that last match. The idea here right now is that Earthquake's Jumping C is a great button against grounded people, and you're using Jumping C a lot. Jumping B is a wonderful air-to-air button. And that's something that you might want to think about. And then the other thing too is that both players, you know, if you're Tam Tam or if you're Earthquake, the tendency is to try to initiate the offense, to jump around, to be proactive in the way to defeat your opponent. In this case, because you're both jumping around a lot and because that's just how you want to play the characters, there's nothing wrong with that. Jumping around a lot with the characters is kind of the right thing to do. So the reason why I mention this is, for example, Beer Belly Mo, what you can do is just wait. Stay on the ground, wait. And I know, you know, Earthquake, you want to jump everywhere. Wait, watch, shoot. See, this is what I mean by names. God, what is it? Mystery Man. Watch Mystery Man jump in the air and then jump B. Jump B. Because your jump B reaches halfway across the screen. Air to air reaches great distance horizontally. So instead of playing a proactive game, you can now try to play a little bit of a reactive game. And if you can get him to stop jumping, now is your opportunity to jump and start doing stuff to him. You can start going in against him. So that's kind of one of the things that you want to think about. If you're playing against another character who's going to be jumping a lot, you want to figure out ways to stop that. For Tam Tam, for Mystery Man, that's going to be a little bit tough because Earthquake's jumping C is really good, but you might want to bait him into jumping at you. Then you can jump B at him, air to air him as well, because jump B has a better hitbox. You can also throw fireballs to try to zone him out. I'm talking about the one that goes up, because it's actually kind of hard for Earthquake to punish those from a screen away. But while you're jumping around, then land, throw a fireball, maybe try to discourage him, maybe even throw a few skulls to make it so that it's harder for him to jump around. But basically, the two of you right now, your goal is to stop each other from jumping. However, because Mystery Man was succeeding in the match that he was playing, he didn't need to stop jumping. It was working, and his offense was working. It was really, the onus was on Beer Belly Mo to make the adjustment to figure out how to get Mystery Man to stop jumping. So that's kind of the analysis that I had on that match. Go right back on in, guys. Jump on in. Jump on in. Atomic Number, I might have to start doing that. I might have to switch to Street Fighter V, do an ST or something like that. I think that would actually be really cool. Oh, Guy Montag, you're talking about the little spinny thing. Yeah, he can stay still or slide forward. So it's a really tricky kind of move. You just have to be ready to punish it at the end of that. So. And that teleport actually might even work out for you decently as well, Big Tummy Dummy. That might be a way to stop him from jumping. But again, don't only switch to jump B. Use the jump C and the jump B in smart situations. You know, react to what they want to do. So yeah, stay on the ground a little bit. And so yeah, now he's going to be staying on the ground. Now, if you see him staying on the ground, then your jump C becomes a strategy again, right? But if he jumps, then you want to jump B in reaction to him. So now you can try to find ways in. Yes, exactly. So mix between the thing. The whole key to fighting games is being able to switch between the multiple options that you have to be effective and to be unpredictable. I don't know what Earthquake's anti-air is. I actually have no idea what his best anti-air is. Does he have a good anti-air? Because I know Tam Tam's jump B is okay. Crouch B is okay. But I don't even know if Earthquake has one. Ooh, yeah. See right there, jump B would have worked really well. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, jump A works too. You know, your jump A has been doing a lot of the double duty, and I like it because it's faster. Jump B is mostly to chase a jump words back. Okay, beautiful. Yep, there you go. The air to air, and now you're out of the corner. You have the life lead, play defensive. Yeah, play defensive. You don't need to do anything crazy. So you've got 10 seconds left on the clock. Play very defensive, and see if he can find a way in. Let him prove that he can get in on you. Block those skulls. You don't need to deal with it. And again, here's that question again. What is the game plan that you have to beat the defense when the opponent has the life lead? And that's the situation right there. Mystery Man, you know, tried to go for like the spinny kicks and stuff like that, but he didn't give himself enough time. Or at least when he saw how much time he had left, standing C or instant overhead C was probably the best choice, because those would have been the damage. And that's beautiful jump back right there. I love that. See, there you go. You are playing patient now. You are zoning him out, so now you're going to be able to get the jumping C's in. See, that's a beautiful adjustment, beautiful gameplay right there, Beer Belly Mo. This is really, really good. I like this. I like this a lot. And now the question is, how does Mystery Man make the counter adjustment now? Oof, the butt? Okay, there's the mix-up, the low mix-up. Yeah, it just goes for the low. That's a low, even though it doesn't look like it. Going for the overhead, the 50-50 mix-ups. Nice throw. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, so this is a dangerous situation now. Earthquake has lost his weapon. And he's got to get it back. Yeah, just... Oh, okay. That's the count. That's Earthquake's version. How long is the fire going to last? We don't know. And unfortunately, Mystery Man tried to attack before it ran out. And so now here's the question. What is Mystery Man's way to get in? Oh, no, Big Barely Mo. I would not have done that. I would not have done that. I would not say such things if I were you. So, Beer Belly Mo, that was definitely not a good rage burst, but it's fine. You won that anyway. So now here's the question to Mystery Man. How does Mystery Man make the counter adjustment to this, right? So go ahead and return back to the room. So the question, so we're 1-1 now between the two players, but you already saw there, Big Tummy Dummy, how much that changed the game around, right? That you were staying on the ground and you were playing in reaction to the opponent. Again, the lesson that I did the last time was don't play a one-player game. Don't attack your opponent without thinking about what they're doing. I gave that example to one of the players that we had last time, and it changed his game drastically. Basically, spend the whole entire time thinking, what is the opponent going to do, right? So now the question for Mystery Man is, how do you counter this, right? Well, like I said, one of the things that you want to do now is start to try to frustrate him. So throwing more skulls on the ground, every once in a while just throwing one skull would actually work too. So you just have to be careful of Earthquake Teleport in that situation, right? So, but you know, you can throw some skulls and see if he teleports or not, try to bait out the teleport and punish that. But what you want to do is not let him be able to play as reactive to you. So run up to him and wait, run up to him to wait, even run up to him, jump back C as an instant overhead to punish him for being on the ground is a really powerful tool. So jump back C instant overhead for Tam Tam is a really powerful tool. I haven't seen you use that a lot, but it's a very, very good tool to have. But then outside of that, you know, you're going to want to have to pressure Beer Belly Mo a little bit more into playing your game. So now you're playing into his game because he's letting you go first and he's reacting to you. And when you stop jumping, he jumps at you, etc. So what you can do is if you jump and he jump B's you and you jump and he jump B's you, then you sit there and you throw a skull. What you're hoping by throwing the skull is not, see, there's two ways to throw the skull, right? There's two ways to throw the skull after you get jumping bead out of the air. The first way is, dang it, he's hitting me out of the air. I'm going to try to throw skulls at him because my jumping isn't working, okay? If that's the idea, that's bad, right? That is the incorrect way to think about it. The correct way to think about it is, he's jumping being me out of the air. Okay, you know what? My jumping is not working. I'm going to throw a skull so that he'll start jumping at me, so now I can air to air him. I'm going to throw a skull so that he'll try to teleport and punish me, and I'll fake it so I can punish that. If you are saying, I'm going to do this because I'm going to do A because B is not working, that is how you are going to lose. The way that you're going to win is I'm going to do A because B is not working to get him to do C so I can do D. Basically, every time you make a decision in a fighting game, you should be already predicting what the opponent's reaction is to that change, right? So when I was coaching Beer Belly Mo, I was like, good, you're jumping being him. Now you get the jump C because he's scared to jump. Right? That's the natural progression of strategy. And so you as a player have to head the natural progression off at the pass. That's the hardest part about fighting games right there. So when you get jump beat out of the air, you're going to throw a fireball. The natural progressions, he's going to start jumping at you. But if you already had that ahead in mind, that's good. So when I played against BS Dang earlier, I backdashed and I threw a fireball knowing Nako has a reflect. So I dashed back, I threw a fireball, and then immediately dashed forward and jumped. Right? The reason for that is because when someone blocks a fireball, a lot of times they're like, dang it, I didn't deflect it. I'll deflect the next one. And everybody always goes backwards and throws two fireballs. So I jumped backwards, threw a fireball, and I already knew what the next step in his game plan was, which was to deflect the next fireball. So now he's looking for the fireball, so he's not looking for the jump. So I dash up and he's like, wait, he dashed? And then I jumped and he's like, wait, he jumped? and I would get the free jump in. So I have already predicted what the adjustment is to have my counter adjustment ready to go. That's kind of one of the things you're going to have to do, Mystery Man. Again, a lot of information. I apologize. It can be overwhelming, and let me know if it is overwhelming or if it is helpful. But that's the whole idea of fighting games right there. So that is how you want to do it. But you guys can jump back into the next match here. It's 1-1 between these two guys. So hopefully this stuff is being helpful, especially to a lot of the other people watching as well. Hopefully that this is very educational as well. And by watching matches like this, I can do this organically, and I can think of all the different lessons that I need to teach while, because it's hard to pre-plan this stuff, because there's a lot of aspects I don't think of until I actually see it in a match. Then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I should talk about this. I should talk about this. So there you go. So it's 1-1 between these two. Let's see what Mystery Man can do. Probably, like I said, throw occasional single skull, run up, block a little bit more, unless you can get him to jump. If you can get him to jump, you can get under him, crouching B or air B to B will work as well. Air B to B. It's not quite an air B and B, air B to B. Yep. Okay, so he's jumping a little bit more. So now you want to see if you can get him to jump so that you can air to air him. Okay, I like that. Jump attack and gets the throw in there. So yeah, you got to be careful. That's why I said throw single skulls every once in a while. Less delay after that. Yeah, okay. I like that. Okay, yeah, see? You're cutting off a few of his angles by throwing out that fireball, and you're going to make him think about that right now. But what Beer Belly Mo is doing a great job right now is just playing very defense and very reactive to you. See, right there, you have to have your anti-air ready to go. Okay, this is going to be good here. This is good for you right now. Yep, chip, and you don't know how long, and you thought it was going to stop. Yep, that's the way that this goes. Look how much chip that's doing. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, so that weapon flip changed everything. And that is what Tam Tam does. He just gets very annoying in that situation. In that situation, Beer Belly Mo, I would just pick up your weapon and eat one of those. When he starts coming at you with the spinny spin thing, pick up your weapon and take the damage. Just take the damage. You've got your weapon back. That's more important than the damage that you took. Ooh, too far for that fire to connect. Yeah, so a lot of jump backs there, right? So a lot of jump backs. So when the opponent jump backs a lot, you're going to want to run up and do nothing a lot. Run up and block. And then if you can see him jump back, you can try to chase him out of the air, or you can try to get under him with a 2B. Yeah, oh, see right there, if you had just run and did nothing, and then caught him with your own air-to-air, that would have worked well. So I love what Beer Belly Mo is doing right now. He is playing this very defensive, and Mystery Man is buying into this zoning, is buying into the defensive play from Beer Belly Mo, and it's really causing Mystery Man a lot of strife right now. And the reason why Mystery Man went up for that run-up throw is because he really wanted the combo into the weapon flip. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, but you had won the first round. There was no reason to activate that. In general, if you've won the first round, you don't want to do that. In general. Now, there are always going to be situations where you feel like it's a good idea. That was probably not one of the ones to do right there. Oof, okay, I like the attempt to chase him down there. A little too far, but it's okay. You're backing him into the corner. Now you got to be careful of him trying to wall jump to get out of the corner. Okay, there we go. Yep, air to air. That's good. Ooh, yeah, this is why you want to use jump B every once in a while. Jump B has a better hitbox than jump C. Yeah, you're going to get punished on the way down like that if you do jump C at them. Yeah, keep him towards the corner. You don't want to give him the ability to jump backwards a lot. Oh, what? That went under? Oh, no! He just kept coming! Oh, boy. Alright. Let's go back to the lobby here. Let's go back to the lobby here. But so what you're seeing here right away, very clearly, is that Beer Belly Mo has made the adjustment to a very reactive, very defensive kind of game, and it is causing a lot of strife right now for Mystery Man, and it's very hard for Mystery Man to deal with. Now, one of the key factors of zoning is that you're hoping that your opponent gets frustrated. The more frustrated your opponent gets, the more your zoning is going to succeed. And so what happens a lot of times when you're trying to break that zoning is you just try to get in repeatedly, and you're just going to end up losing because you're trying too hard. Sometimes the best way to defeat a zoning is to go away, gather yourself, and come back in and try to figure out a way of basically kind of what Gundam Jehudi Kai was doing. So now Gundam Jehudi Kai's strategy probably would work better if you just backed off a little bit and were like, okay, so if you get hit by two things while trying to get in, back off. And then just be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? How do I solve this? One of the things that you want to do now at this point in time is learn to run and do nothing. The problem with the way that you're trying to get in right now is it's a very committal type of approach to get in. You're trying to air him when you're a little too far, though a lot of those times were good moments. You just happen to be a little bit too far away, but you've tried to run up B, you've tried to run up slash, etc., etc. If you get Earthquake to jump backwards and you ran forward, you have to read that as a success. Okay? You're down in life. You didn't hit him, it's still a success. Because the further you push Earthquake to the corner, the less chances he's going to be able to have the jump backwards at a range in which your jump B won't hit him anymore. So if you run at him and you scare him into jump back, run at him again and block. Block the jump C. You don't care. You're pushing him backwards and you're forcing the screen to go over. Now, once he got in the corner, there was a reason why. One of the first things I said was be careful of him jumping off the wall because he wants to get out of the corner, right? But the thing is, Tam Tam jump is high enough that jumping off the wall is not a problem. You can air to air that. But the fact that you're pushing him to the corner when you have enough time left on the clock is a success. Because now if he tries to jump back and be you, or jump back and be out of range of your jumping B, he can't because the wall is there. So now if you run at him and block and he jumps back, then you immediately jump in with your B and hit him out of the air. Or if you think you've gotten him nervous enough because his back is against the wall, people panic when their back is against the wall. You see this in Street Fighter V all the time. When someone gets back is up against the wall, especially at bronze level, especially at silver level, what are they going to do? They're going to jump backwards. They're going to jump backwards because they're scared, right? They're just going to do the most fearful thing. When people get put into the corner, they panic. So when you're Tam Tam, you can just push him in the corner, and once you get him in the corner, all of a sudden, even though you're down on life, even though you're not doing anything, you have the advantageous situation, because now what's going to happen is that Beer Belly Mo is going to panic and he's going to jump at you and you're going to 2B him out of the air, or you're going to jump B him out of the air. Even though you're not physically applying pressure, the stage presence of the pressure was enough to get Beer Belly Mo to make mistakes. If he doesn't, then you're fighting Dominion and Knuckle-Doo, and that's why they're some of the best players in the world, right? Then you have to figure out how to get them with the instant overheads and stuff. You have to figure out how to open them up. Then the frustration comes in. But in general, once you get someone into the corner, it's very, very dangerous for the opponent, and they will tend to panic. Which is why a lot of times if you see me play Street Fighter V, I get someone in the corner, I always back up, because everyone wants to jump forward when they get in the corner to get out. So I back up to uppercut people. I should probably keep the pressure going. It's a bad problem of mine, but that's my mindset why I back out, because I just don't want people jumping over me, that's all. But in general, that's kind of the strategy. So what you want to do now, Mystery Man, is to consider pushing him back as a success. Don't always feel like you have to run in and get the damage. If you're running in and pushing him towards the corner, that is a success, because if you have enough time on the clock and you get him to the corner, you will get rewarded with the damage at that point. Do not feel the desperation against the zoner. Do not feel the frustration. Have the patience. Keep in mind that Justin Wong, when he has less life than his opponent with Manat, turtles the opponent. I don't know how he does it. I don't know why it works, but he turtles the opponent when he's down in life, and then he ends up winning because Justin is, I don't know why that works, but that's the whole idea. Is when you're down in life and the opponent is zoning you well, you do not need to commit to trying to hit him just like with like all of your passion and all of your might. Just play the positioning, play patient, and things will come naturally. You will get rewarded by that. And again, that's hard to learn. I don't expect a big change in the next match, but that is something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and jump into the next match. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. Oh, thank you, Blabia Lich, Blabia Lich. Thank you. Thank you. And that's the thing, Atomic Number, is that jumping is bad in some games. ST in particular is one of them. But like in this game with Tam Tam and Earthquake, jumping is fine. Jumping is fine. Jumping is absolutely fine. Because it just depends on the characters and stuff. And in fact, jumping in this game is just something you've got to do a lot. You have to do a lot in this game. Otherwise, the avenues of offense are very limited in Samurai Shodown. So I'm going to talk as if I am Mystery Man at this point in time. Alright, so I've got a life lead, so I'm going to chill here for a little bit. He's not doing anything. That's fine. I don't care if he's not doing much. I'm kind of winning here. But, okay, he's trying to be aggressive and jumping in. I've got to get my air-to-air ready to go now. Alright, but now he has the life lead. I got to get in. Oh, okay, jump. I was not expecting that. Well, let me run at him and do nothing. Okay, actually, alright, so let's... So, yeah, see, the Mystery Man's jumping in again. But, like I said, gotta learn to run in and do nothing. There you go. Perfect. You're winning. You pushed him back. Keep that up. Okay, see, now you got him to attack you because he doesn't want to let you run him back into the corner. So now you have to run at him, see how he reacts, like that. Yeah, so now you maybe run and jump to see if you can air-to-air him. Keep the air-to-air in mind. Yeah, there you go. Okay, poke. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Air-to-air. Yep, now get back. Now you have a life lead. Now I'm going to change my game plan, and I'm going to chill here a little bit more, and I'm going to be ready for him to jump at me. See how late he has to hit C in his jump? And next time he jumps at you, I'm going to jumping B him. Next time he jumps, I'm going to jumping B. Keep the air-to-air in mind. If he jumps at me, I jumping B. Oh, okay, now he's got the life lead. Yep, now you have no time. Punish! Beautiful punish! Beautiful punish. Beautiful punish. Okay, still a little bit of panic there, Mystery Man, but air-to-air, air-to-air B, air-to-air B, air-to-air A. Keep those in mind. When you see him jump, air-to-air B, because he's hitting jump C late in his jump, like that. That's going to give you the anti-air. So stay there, and as soon as he jumps at you, jump B. Just be hair trigger on the jump B. Now he's hitting jump C a little early because I think he's trying to stop that because he's listening to us. And see, you went for the Hail Mary again, the run throw. It's not necessary. You don't need the run throw. Okay, so you ran and jumped at him again. Okay, now throwing some skulls to try to pressure him. Okay. Yeah, run and do nothing. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, Mystery Man. Run and do nothing. Oh, hit back to stop. Hit back to stop, I should say. Hit back to stop. Run and do nothing to apply the pressure. It's false pressure, but it still can get him to do stuff. All right. Yes, beautiful. Just be careful because you're not really plus afterwards. Oh, okay. I kind of like the idea. Okay, you have no time left. You've got to figure out a way to get in there. A jump C might be able to do it. Run at him. Run at him. Get him to jump. Yep. All right, good stuff. So good stuff to Beer Belly Mo. So again, Mystery Man, please let me know if a little bit of the stuff that I'm talking about is frustrating or like a little bit of a like kind of hard to handle. But let's see how this one goes. Okay, life lead. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, yeah, careful, careful. Yes, beautiful. Run and do nothing, but don't backdash. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. I am the dread pirate Robert. But soon you will not be. Okay, good. You have a life lead. Stay back. Stay back. Play defensive. Get ready for his jumps. Get ready for his jumps. Hit A in between the bounces. Block and then hit A afterward. No. Okay, well that's gonna take it right there. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, no problem, Schiffer Brains. Take care, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, Mystery Man, really quickly. I can't say much about this because I suck at it too. But anti-airs is something that you've got to be very, very hair trigger on. So you're leaving a lot of damage on the table when the guy jumps at you. And again, that's me too. That happens to me all the time. But what you have to realize is that is going to be one of your most powerful tools. You've gotten a lot of situations where I can predict that Beer Belly Mo is going to jump at me. And as soon as he does, you've got to hit forward flip into B. That's just got to become a part of your game. That is something that Tam Tam does, right? Neutral jump B or forward jump in B. That is just part of your game. That is just something that you're going to have to learn. Again, hard to figure that out. That'll come eventually, but that is one of the things that you're going to have to keep an eye on. When you see him jump, it induces the panic. Trust me. I totally get that. It happens to me in Street Fighter V. When someone jumps at me, I'm like, oh God, and I must block. But in Sam Show, when I play Jubei, I don't have that problem because I'm always thinking about jump B as an air-to-air. I'm always thinking about it. And for Tam Tam, that's what you've got to be doing. Jump B has to be there the entire time. Jump B has to be a part of your brain. It just has to be taking a part of your brain like this. You know, and anytime you try to do anything else, it starts to get pushed out of there, but you got to push it back in. And jump B has to stay in your brain, whether it's this chunk or this chunk or this chunk, but it's got to stay in there. So let's see if we can get some jump B air-to-airs in this match. So just think jump B this whole entire match. Who cares if you win or lose? Just think it. Play that ground game that I was telling you about, and if you see him jump B him. Just try it. Just try it a couple of times. Now, obviously, because Beer Belly Mo is listening, he's going to hit jump C early in his jump to beat your jump B. That's a problem. That's going to be an issue, but then let's play the game and see how it goes out. Let's see how it goes. Beer Belly Mo, who's sitting here listening the whole time going, okay, that's what he's going to do, you know. He can definitely counter that. But let's try to keep jump B in mind and have that as something that you want to do. Schiffer Brains is actually an amazing handle. I'm hyped for some Wanfu, dude. I am hyped for some Wanfu. Oh, shout out Swatter Kirby for the hosting. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can get in this situation here. Yeah, well, like I said, do it in reaction to the opponent. Yeah. Okay. So you ran up to him to get him to do something. Ran up and did nothing to get him to do something. So that's the whole point of that, is to get him to jump at you so you can jump B him. There. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. At least you tried right there. I like that. God, that's tough. That jump B is so good. Oh, off the wall. Yeah, punish. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, this could turn the whole thing around. Nice. There we go, yeah. Oh. Yep, here we go. Uh-oh, and he's scrolling the weapon closer and closer off screen. Don't back off. Keep going. Yeah, now the weapon is off screen, so he can't pick up his weapon. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, pick it up. Take that damage, but now you've got the life lead. So now Beer Belly Mo can play defensive. So Shifter Brain, I'm sorry, Mystery Man needs to find a way to get in. You need some damage. You're down in life. Chip is not going to do it. You need to get in there. Oh my God, that reached! Holy crap! There you go. Okay. Not that one guy played against that one guy. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I actually don't mind that jump back attack that missed. Okay, he hit jump B early in his jump, so that was good on his part. You'll take that hit. Yeah, run up and do nothing. Run up and do nothing. Oof. Yeah, and Beer Belly Mo. Oh, what? You just went for this. Watch out. It keeps hitting. Oh, God. Yeah. Wait, how many hits is that? 3 or 4? 3 or 4? I forgot. I even don't remember how many hits on that stupid weapon flipping technique there are. But if you block all of them, then you can basically kill him, and he can't change how many he does. So just block it until he dies. It's 4. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yes. Okay, there we go. Yes. Oh, you're gonna get him? You are gonna get him! That caught him! Woo! Now, Beer Belly Mo might have been able to hit him before that made it up into the air, but there you go. We're at 2-2. We're at 2-2. But the one thing that I want to point out very much right now, Rudy, is that you got him in the corner. And you saw how much power you got when you got him in the corner. That was one of the key things right there. That's a really powerful thing. What's going up, Matt DS? So that's a very powerful thing. So that's something you want to remember. Getting people into the corner is a very, very crucial thing. You guys can okay, never mind. Actually, if you guys want to jump back in, feel free, because I don't have much to add in this one, so I want to see how this last match goes. So go ahead and jump back in. No, was that 3-2, Mystery Man? Or was that 2-2? Was that Mystery Man took it? Oh, because Mystery Man took the first game. You're right. You're right. Okay. My bad. That was 3-2. All right. So what I want to do here, and I know you won that, Mystery Man. I know you won that, Rudy. But go ahead and jump out. But Beer Belly Mo, stay in for a second. What I want to do here is I want to play Tam Tam. And I have a pretty mediocre Tam Tam over here. But I want to play Tam Tam against his Earthquake. And I just kind of want to show you little things about what I'm talking about. Because there was a couple of things that I couldn't get you to do as much. But that was good stuff. So I have a very perfunctory Tam Tam. I don't even know where he is. Where the hell is he? There we go. So I'm going to play one game here really quick. But good games. But what I want to just show is that what you want to be able to do is take advantage of your movements a lot. So that's the key. TWT LCQ starts at 9 p.m. today, not 7 p.m. today. It starts 7 p.m. tomorrow. It starts at 9 p.m. today. Oh, I'm not sure then. So this is a really powerful tool. Whoops, I tried to jump B, but I did ground B. Okay. Oop, 2B. Oh, that didn't reach. Okay, that's nice. See, now he's trying to stop me on the ground, right? Because he's trying to stop me on the ground, what happens is that's going to open me up to jump. Whoops, I tried to jump B, but I came out with the wrong button. So what you're trying to do here is run up, get him to do that, and then get yourself jumps. There you go, jump B, jump B, jump B. Now you see how I got all that just from putting him into the corner? Jump B. Now I get to jump in for free because he's kind of panicking. Oh, what the hell? I am facing the wrong way. That's an overhead. I completely forgot it's an overhead. I just didn't block that. I just low blocked and died. Whoops, I tried to 2B and it didn't work. Jumpy. Now I get the free jump in because he's thinking about that. Oops, too slow on that. Oh, too slow on that one. It's fine. Got that one. Jump neutral there. Oh. Oh, dang. Now I'm winning. Now I'm going to sit back here and throw a skull to get him nervous. 2C. Oops, too far away. Jump. Whoops. Nice. Early button. Jumpy. See, I'm maintaining this distance where jump B is going to work. Oh, nice early button again. Ooh, okay, I like that. Out of here. Gotta get out of here. I'm winning, so I'm just going to chill back here. Whoops, why did I jump? Jumpy! Okay, there we go. And you see, I'm basically trying to get him to do stuff at me. But you see how I'm not even really trying anything? By approaching from the ground like this, I'm getting him to try. I didn't mean to do that at all. That was supposed to be 2B. I will admit that fully. I can get free jump-ins that way because I'm getting him confused like that too. And I can get the anti-airs. Jump B. Oh, God, that won. I can't believe that. Ow. Ooh, nice. Early buttons. That hit me low. Ow. Now I'm going to do this so he's going to be scared to jump now. And kill up his... Oh, no, I did it too slow. Oh, nice button. There you go. So... That's kind of what I mean. So a lot of the times when I was playing this match, I was playing it by not doing anything. And you'd be surprised at how much that actually causes the opponent to do stuff. And I'll take hits every here once in a while, but it's to establish different kind of options. So he would hit the button early, so I would switch to 2B to anti-air. And then every time I would run up and block, he would start hitting standing C to try to stop me from running, and I was okay with getting hit by that. I would run up and stop, and then if he would standing C, I would run up and stop, and then I'd jump at him. because he's trying to concentrate so hard to stop me from running by hitting C that I would get the jump, and now he's not ready for his anti-air, etc, etc, etc. Like, that's kind of how you want to do it. So when I was telling you during the match, Rudy, to spend a lot of the time by running up and doing nothing, that's how it works right there. And good match, by the way, big tummy dummy. You got me with a lot of things that I was 100% not ready for. I was just like, wait, what the heck? And I did block a lot of jumps that I was not ready for. But that's the whole thing, is that even when they get the successful jumps, what that does is that puts the option more in favor, right? So the more successful jump Cs they get, and if you get hit out of the air, you only get hit by one hit, so you take very minuscule damage. But every successful jump C that a player lands builds up their confidence in jump C, which now gives you the opportunity to stop them. There was that one sequence that I pushed him into the corner and I got 3 jump Bs in a row. It's not even necessarily that jump B is an amazing move, it's just that it's such a good utility move. Like, you can't just abuse it. The only reason why it was working for me is because I know that he was jumping a lot and I could read those situations and kind of stuff like that. So that was basically, that's basically what you got to do. So again, when you're playing Rudy, the one thing that I noticed is that a lot of times your goal was to hit the opponent. Your goal is to hit the opponent. And as weird as it sounds in fighting games, that's not the goal. That's actually not the goal. The goal is to make the opponent do something so that you can hit them. If your goal is just to hit them, that's back to hopetsies again that I talked about earlier on stream. If your goal is to hit the opponent, you're playing hopetsies. If your goal is to see what the opponent is going to do and react and gauge what they're going to do, that's how it works. So when you play that whole entire matchup, you're just like, okay, he's jumping a lot. Okay, he's jumping is working. So now so the good players out there will have a success with an option and then switch to the next option right away. Again, cut off the adjustment at the pass and stuff like that. That's kind of how the whole entire thing. Yeah, run and grab is everybody's Achilles heels in Sam Show. Everybody wants to run and throw. Everybody wants to run and throw. It's really hard not to. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works. Have a good night, Water Kirby. But that's just the way it works right there. So it's kind of one of the trickiest things about fighting games is just always remembering to adjust, and your goal is not always necessary to hit somebody. So run and grab actually works on him. Well, again, Pig Tummy Dummy, you were doing a good job adjusting to it then. Because after I talked about the jump B a little bit more, everything started flowing really, really well. Your defense was really strong at that point in time, so I thought you did a really good job with the defense in that situation. So, but you're still in it, Rudy. So you can go ahead and play against the previous winner, which was Gundam Jehudi Kai. So Gundam Jehudi Kai and Mystery Man, if you guys want to jump in there and play a match against each other, a 3-5, and see how you guys have adjusted to each other, feel free to jump on in and do that. You guys can do that right now. Dude, Big Tummy Dummy, then that's even better. That's even better, because now I'm giving you stream experience as well. I'm giving you stream experience, and that is super valuable. The nerves that come with playing that. It's why NLBC and Wednesday Night Fights breed a lot of champions, is because they play on stream and they have people judging them constantly, and it really makes a big difference to have someone judging you like that a lot. It actually makes a lot of, it actually helps a lot. And it looks like he's gonna be, oh, look at this, Rudy's gonna go well to Basara. Yeah, and Rudy, after the first match, the adjustment right there, like I said, was to stop jumping around a lot. And it worked really, really well. But the thing is, when I played him, I had to try to give him reasons to start jumping again. So there you go. Dude, right? Not that one guy? It's stressful when you're playing and you know people are watching. Dude, I love the fact that Mystery Man plays all the Lakers colors. Shoutouts to Mystery Man. I'm down with Lakers versions of all these characters. Oh, nice! Good anti-air, okay. It's one of those things that you're aware of that Basara can do. So now at this point in time for Gundam Jehudi Kai, yeah, you gotta figure out a way to get in on the opponent. Gotta figure out how to get in, and yep, run throw is a big call out. Learn that cross up jump C. Very powerful tool. Cross ups are very, very powerful in this game. Keep in mind that everything that Basara does is negative, so you want to get in on him after you block stuff. Okay, that thing, oh, actually it would have hit on the way back, so that was fine. That was fine. Cross up jump C. Cross up jump C. Or is it jump B with her? I know, right? Atomic Number, they're playing so well, but you know what? Every time LeBron has a good team, he plays well. When he has a bad team, he plays bad. That's one of the things that frustrates me the most about him. He's a fair-weathered player. You have a lead, Gundam Jehudi Kai. You can stay back right now. You don't have to go in at this point in time. Sam Show is not on PC yet, Dr. Smuggles. Hopefully soon. It's out on Stadia. I bet you anything Google purchased an exclusivity contract to have it only be on Stadia first for a few period of time before they can put it on Steam. I bet you Google paid for that. Like, again, this is tinfoil hat James, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, good punish. Ooh. Nice! Okay, got him while he was jumping back. Yeah, fireball's very good. Whenever you knock someone down with that, throw another one of those fireballs, Mystery Man. Oh, the damage! Yep, he wants to get in now. He wants to get in, so control the space in front. Get your anti-airs ready to go. Oh, what? He went under that? Nice back dashes to get away. Oh, but you gotta do something. There's still 19 seconds. Too much time to turtle. And again, you can hear it every time I'm coaching these guys, right? As soon as you have the life lead, I'm always like, okay, go to your defensive play. Like, move to what you want to do on the defense, right? That is something that's so important to learn how to do with all of your fighting game characters, is learn how to play on the... I don't think that was intentional. That is big punish, yeah. Oh, there's the deflect, the recoil cancel. Uppercut. Yep. Oh no, you blocked the first one, then just got hit by the rest of them because I think he thought he was going to the other side. Alright, there we go. Nice neutral jump. That was really good. I like that. Okay. Get. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, one of the things that I've always said is whenever you have the life lead, get your anti-air ready to go. That's what I always say. And it's ironic because, like I said, it's funny because I suck at anti-airs. So. Alright, feel free to jump back in, Gundam Jehudi Kai. Go ahead and jump back in before I analyze anything. Just go ahead and jump back in. I just want to keep watching this. I want to give you guys a little bit of a chance to see if you guys can make the adjustments yourself here based on little hints and stuff that I'm saying. Basara can be a tough one to fight against if you don't know how to fight against him. One of the things that you have to realize about Basara is that he's super negative after everything, so blocking attacks of his is always a win. Block an attack and use that opportunity to get in. Block, dash in. Even if you can't punish it, blocking and dashing, well, that's why you don't do rematches. God damn it. All right, go ahead and jump back in. Go ahead and jump back in. So, I don't know. I haven't seen it too often. That was like the first time I've seen it in a very, very long time. That's the first time I've seen it in a very, very long time. I've also heard that it can disconnect in the middle of matches as well. So that's why you don't do it. So the fact that it happened at the beginning is almost kind of better. Dude, netcode is not easy, man. Netcode is not... networking, there's a reason why there's a whole field of study to networking by itself. It is just not an easy thing to do. It is not an easy thing to handle. Networking is very, very tricky. You're basically hoping two computers can talk to each other from miles apart and figure out a way to make it work, right? So like if you send information to the other computer, they can send you a receipt to say, yep, we received it, and that can solve problems. But what if the receipt gets lost? Now you got to resend it again, and they got to go, oh, we already got this, but thank you, here's another receipt. And like, the networking is a pain in the ass, basically. It's so frustrating to deal with. And I have a funny feeling that this is going to be a lost connection right now as well. Yeah, this is a long kind of load. I think we might actually be kind of stuck at this point in time. No, SNKY. Yep, there we go. All right, let me do another thing. Let me kill this and re-invite you guys back into the thing. Let me kill this and invite you guys back into the stream here. I'm gonna disband the room. I'm gonna start the new room here, and I'm going to invite you guys back in. So it was, let's see here, invite players met. So we want to get, it was, what? Where did you guys, why are the two people that I want to put in here are not here? Oh, God. So mad. Oh, God. And then Fiasco, which was what it was. Did I spell that wrong? Or is that how it's... Oh, it's on the top. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if I can get you guys back in here. Let me know if you guys didn't get the invite. Hey, thank you, baby best friend. Shout outs to Toronto. I really like Toronto, by the way. Definitely a city that I would consider myself living in. No invite here. Did I forget to send the invite? Oh, I love you. I love you, PlayStation interface. I need to hook up a keyboard to this thing, I swear. Okay, and then, all right, there it is. Let me know if you guys got the invite. If you guys didn't get the invite, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Fiasco's in. Let me know if you got the invite, Gundam. And again, by the way, if you ever design a UI and you have two UI choices, don't make it so that they're two different colors to show which one's highlighted. Because in this particular case, black is the highlight, not yellow. Don't ever do this. If you are a UI designer, put an extra red box around the selection or something. If you are a UI designer and you have two choices, don't ever use color to distinguish which one you are picking. Oof. Yeah. As a former UI designer, don't ever do that. Or use bullets. Use the little bullets with the black dot in them. But I think Gundam Jehudi Kai might not be getting my invites anymore. Maybe there's something wrong with our connection or something like that. Oh, you got the little tiny joystick, right? The little tiny thing? That's funny. Kai is in? Oh, Kai is in. It's Fiasco that's not in. My bad, my bad, my bad. Mr. Rudy, did you not get my invite? Did you not get my invite, Rudy? Or is your connection pretty much dead, Rudy? That's totally my bad. Sorry. Mystery Man. That's what it was. God, I am an idiot. This is, I told you, I'm terrible with names. So when people are like, oh, it's because you meet so many people, James. No, it's because I'm terrible with names. I am just terrible with names. And I'm super embarrassed by it, but I don't know what to do about it. Oh, God. I'm just terrible with names. I'm so bad with it. Fiasco was Schifferbrains. Fiasco was Schifferbrains. There you go. There you go. My bad. My bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, anyways. No. Not that one guy. Not that one guy. I have no excuse. I am just really terrible with names. It's just how it is. Every time I see people that I haven't seen in a while, you'll always see me look at you confused because my name, what I remembered, is wrong, etc., etc. It's, oh, okay. So, okay, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Basara, they've switched sides, but same matchup here. Not that one Kai. God, if I even got that close, that would be good. I would just be like, hey. Yeah, no problem, Big Tummy Dummy. I would love to meet you. Oof, God, it's always scary because you're not sure if it's a fake or not. Oh, nice! Teleport away! Even though you got hit, that's not even that much damage, so that's fine. Oh, God. The confusion that is the fake jumps. Now, this is kind of related to what I was talking to Fiasco about before, which was just being confusing and being as weird as possible. So the question now for Gundam Jehudi Kai is what to do about this. But again, what we're seeing a lot from Gundam Jehudi Kai, he gets in, okay. Oops, drops his combo. Okay, trying to stay in now. He's trying to stay in, which I think is good. Oh, clips him with the uppercut. Like I said, but the problem with that uppercut, even though he's successful with it a lot, is it is a panic situation. It's a hit him or deflect cancel kind of situation. Wow, okay. So in this situation, Mystery Man really wants this round. Either that or that was an... Oh my God, that hit! No. That time I meant Fiasco. I had talked about Fiasco learning to do a lot of different things, and that's what is making Mystery Man's Basara so confusing right now, is that he's constantly doing different things and keeping Gundam Jehudi Kai a little confused right now. So there we go, Gundam Jehudi Kai, jump back, jump forward, right? He's in the corner, so he's jumped forward right now, so he'll be okay for now. But then, oh God, that's so confusing. Jump forward. Oh, again, there we go, the panic uppercut kind of situation. So Gundam Jehudi Kai needs to do very similar things that I was talking to Mystery Man about back when he was playing Tam Tam, which is the run and do nothing. A lot of the times, do nothing is actually one of the most important things you can do in fighting games. Ooh, no punish. Alright. God, it's so confusing. And it's good anti-air bait. Oh no, he dropped it! That was an opportunity. So again, when you block Basara, it usually means you're plus and you can go in on him. So if you block that, go in or try to counter poke him. Oh no, the range of Basara. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last one, Atomic Number. Sorry, baby best friend. Next week, well, I'll try to do it again soon, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more analysis in there. So, the analysis that I'm going to have for Gundam Jehudi Kai right now is obviously, yes. So, we're back to this zoning character again. We're back to the frustration character. And it's very hard to figure out how to get in on this character. So, again, one of the things that I talked about is just building the space. Getting the space in there, right? So, Shiki wants to get in. But a lot of times what happens is you jump backwards or you backdash to build the space to get in again, right? And like I said, sometimes that works, but other times you want to keep pushing him. So getting in and blocking is a success, especially in this game with no guard damage, no guard gauge, no chip damage off of normals. So one of the things that you're going to want to do with Shiki is just try to get in, and when you block stuff from Basara, use that opportunity to move forward, push him into the corner a little bit more. Everything Basara does on block is very negative. Though you may be at a range where you cannot punish it, block it, use that opportunity to move forward a little bit. Block it, use that opportunity to move forward a little bit. Take advantage of pushing people into the corner. So the same strategy that, oddly enough, I told Mystery Man, now I'm telling you to fight against Mystery Man. Have the patience to walk forward and block. Don't even have to run forward and block. Walk and block, walk and block. Find your ways in, sneak in there, and all you're doing at that point is gathering information. What is it that they like to do? Are they jumping a lot? Are they using the fakes a lot? If they're using fakes a lot, then that gives you the opportunity to dash in. But use the opportunity. Walk and block is the way that you are going to gain the most information out of your opponent. If the frustration builds in from the zoning, then the zoning is doing its job. So walk and block, walk and block, walk and block. And that's why it's one of your weaker matches, Gundam Jehudi Kai, is because you haven't quite grasped the power of being able to walk and block and taking advantage of that. Use that to build the information. Use that to understand if the opponent gets scared to hit buttons or something of that nature. So definitely walk and block is a very, very powerful technique, especially in a game like Sam Show. Now, in your former opponent, I told him to hit a lot of buttons to stop you from running forward, right? But in your situation, that's not it. Mystery Man is not running at you. He's hitting buttons and he's attacking. So what you want to do is you want to walk, block, and assess the situation. Figure out what it is that he's doing. And if he starts poking a lot on the ground, then that gives you the opportunity to jump. If he throws out a lot of things that go upwards, that gives you the opportunity to dash in. Now, obviously, he has that move that goes up, comes down, and comes back and hits. But if you block that on its way down, go in. Go in because he's negative. You might not be able to punish him, but dash in with an A. Or something like that. Get in on him and start pressuring him so he doesn't have the ability to play that zoning game to frustrate you. But try to practice the walk and block and the high levels of patience. That's the main thing that you got to do in this fight. So let's jump back in. Let's jump back in and let's see what happens here. Mystery Man up 2-0 versus Gundam Jehudi Kai. So let's go. Mystery Man. You see, that's what makes us so evil. I kill my own men. It's okay to be trolly, dude. My commentary partner and Tuesday show partner has been one of the biggest trolls I've ever met for so long. Okay, Charlotte. Interesting character change here. Interesting character change. So now, Charlotte is definitely a character that once you get in, you can keep the pressure going on Basara. So that's going to be very important. So you're not going to want to try to run away as much. Walk and block. Find your way in. Throw fireballs to counter their zoning with your zoning. And then find ways in. And once you get in, make sure you keep the pressure going. Yep, now go in. Running A with Charlotte has no range, but it's still a good button. And see, now he's hitting those buttons. That's going to open up your ability to jump. So run and jump now. Yeah, like that, exactly. So he's hitting those buttons to stop you from the front. That gives you the ability to run and jump. And do not forget about Charlotte's kick button. Do not forget about Charlotte's kick button. 3K is very good. 5K is very good. They're all great buttons. Oops. I think that was supposed to be an uppercut, but the side switch kind of messed it up. Boom! Get banned. Oof. Admittedly, this can be a tough match. One, because that jump height is a problem. Oh! Ooh. Actually, is this going to hit? Oh, God, it is. Ow. Tough fight. It is a tough fight. It is a tough fight. But you've got to be very patient. The key is to fighting zoners is to be patient. So don't go anywhere, Mystery Man. And you can play Tam Tam or Basara if you want. You can play either one of them. I'm going to try Charlotte as well. So I'm going to try to play Charlotte against you. But yeah, that weapon flipping technique is super slow. And that was actually, it worked out for him in that situation. But go ahead and jump out of this right here. Or else I'll kick you! Gundam Jehurikai, and I'll play a first to 3. Just the first to 3. Nothing too long. Just the first to 3 with Mystery Man. You know, I mean, it can be. Shiki has a better way to get in by running. And I think that's important as well. Okay, so he's going to go with Tam Tam. He's going to go with Tam Tam. But again, running and blocking is such a key factor. This is a tough fight for Charlotte as well. Just because of the jump height of Tam Tam, and Charlotte doesn't have a way to hit the top forward part of the screen. But let's see how well I can do with this. This is going to be a tough matchup versus Tam Tam. So the idea right now is I'm trying to get him to be a little bit comfortable with that so I can get the jump in. See, there's the whiff knee. Don't forget about the slide, which lets you in as well. It's okay. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Missed the weapon flipping technique. No. I missed. Oh, nice roll forward. I like it. I tried to run, but it didn't run. Whatever. I'll take the hit. I didn't do that. That was supposed to be my weapon flipping technique. The first one was supposed to be my weapon flipping technique, but I'm so used to doing supers with 3 buttons that I hit all 3 buttons and it came out as a burst instead. Because I am an idiot. Ow. Nice anti-airs. Oh, I was too far? And see, corner position. That's just the power of the corner right there. Oof. Run uppercut is a very good tool in this matchup. Oof. God, see the height. Learn also to do the combo jump with Charlotte as well. It's very important. Oh, God! Run and uppercut is going to be one of your best weapons right there. Actually, you're right. I should be deflecting more. I always forget about that. Let's see if rematch works. Oh, yeah. They're terrible as an air-to-air. But that's why I'm just trying to run into uppercut a lot, because that's kind of the idea that I have. Nice. That was beautiful. Ow. Ow. Oh, yeah, I did that too early. Uh-oh, out of the corner. No! Oh, it was too late. I was too late. I tried to stop him, but he ran up and threw me. I hit A and I died. I hit A and I died. That's not what I did! Oh, well, I guess it worked. He's been jumping a lot in that situation. See there, combo jump. Mash up when you land. No! I messed up my SSM. Oh, God! I don't even think that was a true combo. I wasn't sure if it was, but it did a crap ton of damage. Ugh. There you go. Oh, thank you, Gundam Jehudi Kai. Thank you for the sub. But, again, the main reason I was able... Oh, you want to do one more? Do you want to do one more, Rudy? Fine, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then I got to call it a night. I'll feed cats. But let's do one more. Let's do one more. Ow. Jesus. Oh, the damage. Oh, God. far? Really? There's such a thing as a too far? That sucks. I did not know there was such a thing as a too far. Oof. Oof. Oops, I thought he was crouching. Oh no! What? That hit me? I got hit by the hilt. I got hit by the hilt. Oh, it's so scary. Oh God, I didn't know what was gonna happen there. All right, there you go. Good games, Rudy. Good games. But, you know, see, you know, one of the things that I talked about with Kazuki earlier on stream was running up and doing 2C to stop the bird. That's kind of what I was doing in that match right there. I would run up and then just gauge it. If I run and I saw him jump, I would keep running an uppercut. If I run and didn't see him jump, I would stop. But again, it's about trying to do things in neutral that are as safe as possible without committing too much and judging what the opponent's trying to do. So, no, this is a really great game. I really love this. And yeah, good games, everybody. And I hope everybody watching and I hope all the players learned a lot of good stuff here. So let me know if you guys feel like that this was really good. Tweet it out. Let people know if you tag me in tweets if you thought that it went really well. And it'd be awesome to actually, you know, get let other people know. I'll try to do more matches. Yeah, Andy OCR, it's over for today. So I will try my best to maybe even swap games with this. Maybe even do Street Fighter V, Super Turbo, something like that every once in a while. So later. I've got some stuff that I need to take care of. I might not be free right now, so I'm going to find out. But I'm going to go ahead and end my stream right now. Yeah, Street Fighter V might be a fun one. But before I end the stream, what I always do is I always feed my cats. So Jasmine has just been hanging around here this whole time because she's just waiting for food. She's just waiting for food. Look at her. Oh, you want food. You want food, don't you? You want food, don't you? But if you guys are appreciating and enjoying this content, please, you know, consider subscribing, donating, and all that stuff like that. All of that stuff would help very much. Obviously, if you are hurting for cash, don't even sweat it. Don't even bother it. I'm, you know, obviously as a freelancer, this is not easy to do. This is not exactly the most profitable thing. I've been in the red every year, but I'm surviving. So that's okay. So only if you can take care of yourself, feel free to subscribe or donate or whatever. And that's just based on the fact that I am, thank you Nutacon for the cheers for that. No problem, Andy OCR, will do. But, you know, like I said, these things donations and subscriptions and that stuff is you because you feel like I am giving you a worthy product to contribute towards, not because woe is me, I have no money, because that's everybody, right? So if you have money and you feel like I am giving a worthy enough product that you feel like subbing or donating or something like that, it is greatly appreciated. So, all right, let's feed some cats. Where's the other boy? There he is. There he is. Oh, there he is. Here's a little fuzzball. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at the fuzzball. Come on. Nathan. 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 Good boy. Good boy, Nathan. Okay. We've got chicken piccata. Chicken piccata. So that's good. Go. Girl! Good girl. Alright, let's do this. Oh, you're stuck on the rug. Go, Nathan. Nathan? Oh my god, you're stuck on the rug. There you go. All the dumb things. Cat gets stuck on a rug. Oh my god. It's too funny. Oh, thank you for the subscription. I just heard a subscription. Where's the subscription from? I missed it. No, from Antiparticle. Oh, gifted a sub to Matt DS. Thank you. Thank you, Antiparticle, for multiple gift subs. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. What is what garbage can thing, Super Moose? You're talking about the thing that's next to the dishwasher that I throw the cat food thing into. It's just a recycle bin thing, you know. So it has a small entry so to make sure people don't throw garbage in there. But honestly, I mean, that's just where I throw all my recycle stuff, and so that's where all of my cat food recycling goes. All the wet food that I give them all the time. Here, let me do something else over here. There we go. Bigger cats. Bigger cats. Computer, enhance the cats. There you go. Digital zoom for the win, baby. This guy is just a guy who just likes to eat really fast and loves food. Oh, man. I know Nathan was like, this is a little... Oh, okay, he's not doing anything. Oh, thank you, baby best friend. Dude, you don't understand. These cats, like... The happiness and joy these cats bring me is just fantastic. So I'm super grateful for these cats here. I love these cats to death. Yeah, you're done already, aren't you, Nathan? You're done already, aren't you, Nathan? Come here, Nathan. Come here, Nathan. Oh, nope, Nathan walked away. Cats are absolutely therapeutic. And you know what? It's interesting because like the more you see it, like the whole stereotype that they're aloof and don't care is absolutely not true. And of course, it's just gonna be dependent on the cat. Different cats are gonna be friendly or aloof and stuff like that. It's just like people. My neighbor has cats that are very aloof. You know, well, one cat that's very aloof, and it's just the way it is. So, Patootie, that's an awesome name. Actually, that's a great name for a cat. Yeah, you know, Nutacon, it's funny because like my cats don't necessarily get along. She's hissing at him all the time, but a lot of it is also like she'll sniff his butt, and then whenever he tries to sniff her butt, she gets mad. So I don't even like if she hisses at him, I'm like, whatever, Jasmine, stop being a double standard here, you know. But my cats don't actually super get along. They more just get along to the point that they kind of have to. But yeah, earning a cat's love is absolutely true. Jasmine was not a sweetie pie when I first got her. I've told everybody this story. She was born a feral cat, picked up by the shelter, adopted by somebody, returned by that person because he found out he was too allergic to cats. Then me and my ex adopted her. And when we first got her, she was not very affectionate at all. And in fact, the first time I tried to take her to the vet and put her in the cat box, it almost she walked into the cat box like it was nothing. She hates it now, but that time she walked into it like it was nothing. Almost as if she was like, well, getting returned now, whatever, here we go again, kind of thing like that. But then she came back. I've kept feeding her and treating her nice and everything like that. And for the longest time, she would never jump on my lap. And I was always like, that's the hardest part for me is that Jasmine is not a lap cat. Like Nathan loves the lap, but Jasmine was not much of a lap cat. But after about 2.5 years, like Jasmine just suddenly just got to a point where I can barely keep her off of me half the time. And like I'll lie down on the sofa, she crawls on my chest and she starts licking my face. She headbutts me all the time, you know, she just headbutts me in the face all the time, and she's so sweet and lovey now. It's just like, it's so great. It's so great. Honestly, this cat just, she is the sweetest, most adorable thing ever. And I can't keep her off the Tuesday show too. Yeah, exactly. So, but there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope that this was very fun and educational. Hope you guys enjoy this. I may have to switch between different games from time to time. But it seems like a lot of people enjoy this and have a really, really good time with this and learn a lot. And that's the whole point, is to make sure everybody learns and everybody gains the strength. And again, the summary that I want to put at the very end of this, of course, is that I give a lot of information on here, especially to the players who are playing. I tell them a lot of things. That is hard to process. The stuff that I'm telling you is not easy, and even though I can phrase it and I can talk to you about it and I can teach it, doesn't mean it's something that you can just pull in and all of a sudden be like, oh yeah, here we go. Like, we did have a lot of players who made really crucial adjustments thanks to the advice and stuff like that, but a lot of this comes from hammering things in. And I know for Sam's show, one of the biggest problems is not a lot of good matches online. But if you join the Chensor Dynasty Discord, a lot of people actually have, we set up lobbies a lot in there. And then also if you join the Ronin Rumble Discord, but they have lobbies all the time for Samurai Shodown players. Both of these places are great for finding communities and setting up lobbies. I'm unfortunately not in my own Discord all that much, just because I'm bad at keeping up with Discord. But if you do an at jchensor on Discord, I will see it. Not only that, but everybody who's in my Discord tells me all the time, that people set up lobbies to play each other in all sorts of games constantly. So there you go. So it's a great place to play. So yeah, exactly. Check the VOD, and I will get it on YouTube very soon so that everybody can also watch there as well. So you won't have to worry about the archive disappearing here. I'm gonna throw the VODs all up onto YouTube so that way you can watch and get the lessons over there. So in any case, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Just a reminder to everybody, Tekken World Tour is coming up at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So in an hour and a half, the Tekken World Tour LCQs are gonna start. Something that you definitely wanna watch. Really, really awesome. Tekken World Tour finals are always just the most ridiculously hype event. If you don't have any information on that or don't know what to expect or wanna learn about the format, check youtube.com/UltraChenTV. One of the most recent videos I put up is a little primer for that from like a 100-foot view primer. You know, I can't go into details of all the players. I even got one of their countries wrong and stuff like that, but it'll give you a good idea of what to expect in terms of the round robin format and all these other things like that. So it's gonna start in basically, yes, and it's gonna go from about 9 p.m. till about 7 a.m. It's scheduled for about 10 hours, and it'll probably run overtime, just as fighting game stuff do. So, you know, judge how you want to handle your sleep schedule. Everybody is free to restream it. I don't know if I will restream it or not, because there's no way I can offer any extra insight to anybody. But maybe I'll do a restream and have it be a beginner Tekken thing where experts can come in and educate all of us or something. Or you go watch Eris restream it on Avoid the Puddle, which will be amazing. Or you can just watch the standard, which is twitch.tv/Tekken, where you'll have the main commentators like Rip, like Tasty Steve, like Markman, doing their hype stuff as usual. So there you go. Capcom Cup is next weekend. Capcom Cup is next weekend. And yes, there's Ace King Offsuit's schedule. That will give you some good stuff. That'll give you some good stuff. But yes, Capcom Cup is next weekend. So that's all I have for now. Thanks guys for tuning in, and thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.